Inscription literally, it made me feel more joy than like Ocarina of Time.
Guy who's only seen Boss Baby.
One team at a time. What are you? No, I'm not getting. No, I don't. I know what dab you up. Dab you up.
Just like dab me up. I just wanted it as a normal handshake.
I guess the goat just has his phone out.
The goat just has his flip phone.
Are we starting?
Out.
We started,
Damn,
bro.
you got a big
Apple Watch.
That's not Apple.
What is that?
I hate Apple.
What is
Samsung,
that?
bro?
Fitbit Sense 2.
Damn.
Of course he has a
Dude.
Fitbit.
He has a brand
Of
name.
course he has a Fitbit. Is that the secret to your success?
I just got it. Because I wanted it. You know, I hate Apple for reasons I don't even know why I hate Apple.
I think they're Nintendo coded.
Right? I get a
Yeah.
Nintendo vibe from them.
Yeah.
So I don't like it.
100%.
Yeah.
And apparently you need an Apple phone to have an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Which I think is
No,
more
that's-
reason to hate them.
That sucks. You have to access. How does it work? I had an old Apple Watch that was connected to an old phone, but because I lost the old phone, the only way to use the watch was to full clear all data on it.
Yeah.
It's a hard reset it.
Yeah, you can't use it anymore. You have to just full clear the data and put it on a new phone, or else it doesn't
Can
work.
you use AirPods on not Apple phone?
Yeah.
You can use AirPods.
You can use
Okay.
AirPods on it.
Yeah, that's just Bluetooth, I think. Right?
Dude, you
The
know,
communist company has one forgiving sense.
it doesn't actually, like, because you're like, you got like a family and like a wife and whatnot, but like, all right.
Sorry.
Sorry.
My
Sorry.
bad.
Some people
Sorry.
wanted to make it's about them now.
Sorry. I have a little thing in my wallet that tells me if I lost
If
it.
you're single and you're dating in this day and age, if you have green bubbles show up on the iPhone,
Oh my God.
dude, you're like not worth anyone's
changing
time.
This is what the whole ass lawsuit is about. They're getting sued right now by the FTC
For green bubbles?
about the watch, green bubbles. They're getting
They
sued for
got
all of
punked
it.
for their charger port, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
they're
a
They
fucking
changed
rockstar.
that. They changed
If
that.
you match, dude, if you match with somebody and you start messaging them on your phone and she's like, oh my God, you have an Android? This doesn't happen to me because I've just heard horror stories.
Someone at the FTC falling short of getting pussy like 20 times in a row. It's like, someone's got to do something about this.
It just doesn't make sense.
doesn't
I
make
should be
sense.
able to have a blue.
Someone who works for Lena Khan just keeps getting ghosted because he has a green bubble.
I'm not green on the inside, sweetheart.
The other the other idea is that maybe you're like mysterious, like you're a cowboy. You know, like you're like travel. Maybe you're a hitman. You're on the range and you're out of service a lot.
Dude, Trump should start his own cell phone. And
Trump phone.
it should be red text.
Truth phone.
Oh, red text.
Red text.
Like
Red
the
text
blood. Like the blood of communists.
That would go hard.
Anyway, Mango's here.
Hey, Mango, the goat.
You want Supernova, but that was like a while ago now. So
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Well, no, since you last came on, what have you won?
When's the last time I came on? Well, I guess I didn't win anything for a while.
I think it was like 2022. I think you've won like 4.
no.
we skipped.
If we owe you this many episodes, you've won quite a few things.
Yeah. You won because what's the last 3 things you won? You won streamer games.
I know some of us have our jersey on to remember the
Bro,
great.
I knew you would
great
be like
win.
this.
And he-
Because I wore this. This is not even comfortable.
What's crazy is he wore a different jersey. It's not even he forgot.
Somehow
He was on a different
Because
jersey.
your excuse could be like, yeah, I just wanted a more comfortable shirt. And you
so
were
not comfortable.
It's
equivalently
not.
shitty material.
No, I'm also rocking polyester. Well, it's because he was like, "Wear your jersey," and I was like, "I don't know if I know where to," because I gave one of
I
them
just thought it'd
away.
be cute if we both had our
It's in the
Ludwig
cleaner,
gamers.
bro.
In
It's the
addition,
cleaner.
you're wearing a jersey. You're already considered an athlete, giant, most huge quotes in the world, and you're not wearing a jersey based on that company that is your athlete of.
Well, I
you're wearing
don't-
a
he's a-
hell.
To be
Like, this
clear,
is insane.
He's not an athlete.
How
He's
many-
a player.
I'm an athlete.
You're
I
a
won-
Red
I won
Bull
the fucking
player.
streamer games,
If you go
bro.
to Red Bull site and you go to the athlete section, he's not there.
He's not there?
How about you go to streamer games and watch the fucking VOD back, and you see me and Mango doing shit you never seen before?
Let me put it this way: Mango's an athlete. You're a player. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't think anyone disagrees
Mango,
with
do
me.
you think you beat me in a foot race?
No.
I've never seen him say no to anything like that. That felt so weird.
There's some
Are you
things
humble now?
I'm a lot more humble, but I know my weaknesses, and I'm not very
Pause.
fast.
You're not more humble. You're like way cockier.
I'm cockier on camera because it's funnier.
You were fat phobic in front of the streamers
When?
at the streamer games.
When was I fat phobic?
You were ripping fat phobic shit left and right, man.
What did he say? Where is it? Source?
Ebron pulls up, Mango's like. No, the clip is. I think it was. I want to say Extra Emily, and she's on her stream, and like it's like the camera facing her, and it's after day one. OTK's last place. And she's like, yeah, we're in last. It's like really sad. Mango, do you have any advice? And Mango's sitting there and
Fat shame.
you didn't fat shame. You didn't
I
fat shame.
loser shamed.
But you say to her, right, in her moment of weakness, you go, I wouldn't know. I've never been last place ever.
2-2 at my first term.
That can't be true.
And then you just walk away. You just leave a goat.
I was talking to Aiden because I watched him game. Did you see game 2 Aiden against Zio?
No.
Did you choke?
No, I won.
But there was some grit in there, and I like that because the sloppy ones are better to win. But I remember I told Aiden, he was like, I was like, Aiden, your tech skill kind of sucks because I think his tech skill does need to be better.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wait, you probably get nervous because I forget that people get nervous.
That's crazy.
Because I have never in my life, even as a 14-year-old kid playing Melee, I've never gotten nervous.
You're lying.
Dude, I don't believe you.
You know why I don't believe
Ice
it?
cold veins, Ludwig.
Because there was a
Ice
period of
cold.
your life where Taffo was Coach Taffo, and he would show up to tournaments with you, and he would feed you shots of alcohol. And I thought that was to reduce your stress level.
No. That's to reduce my ADD level.
You would get bored?
I can't. If I'm dead sober playing Melee, I can't focus, and I have like 80 thoughts going through my head.
You still drink at tournaments?
A lot less, but
Dude,
yeah.
you'd be such a sick like Marvel character.
He's Bender. He's Bender from Futurama.
Oh my god, yes.
I love Bender.
You're just Bender, dude. I love the episode where Bender stops drinking and he's like ruining his life. And Leela and Fry are like, please, Bender, just have a drink. You're tearing us all apart.
Yeah, well, how'd you get on with streamers? I feel like you hate streamers.
I hate them at their core. Just because when I talk to them, I don't know if they're being nice to me to be nice to me or they're being nice for like the business aspect. So I never know what's real. But everyone at the streamer games I did enjoy.
Do you remember any of the after party?
No, I was pretty wasted because all of Sunday. I don't know if you know, I was drunk all day.
Yeah, I found Mango during streamer games. I look at it because I thought you were high because his eyes were like glazed over.
No, because Saturday night I got fucked up after and just being in the sun, and I think I didn't eat enough. So I woke up, and if you're a drinker, sometimes you drank too much the night before, and the only way you're gonna get shit done is if you keep drinking. So I drank all day Sunday.
You have to link the flame.
It's the only way. I did it for the team.
Archie, just put a fucking warning sign. Put the sign up they have in McDonald's that just says
don't-
this podcast might give you
Kids at
cancer.
home.
Dude, we at the after party, Mango went up to me. He hugged me maybe 75 times.
We won. We were a team. I was happy.
He just kept coming up. He was like, "How's it feel to win, man? How's it feel? We
Welcome
won
to my
this.
camp.
How it feel to win?
Winning's great, isn't it?
Winning is great.
It's the best feeling in the world.
It's different for me though because I also hosted the event, so my win is more tainted than y'all's win
Why?
because I hosted it.
It's
so
not
everyone's
good
like,
for him to win. You weren't even going to participate.
Tell them why
initially,
you
right?
participated. Because I had one request. I'm not a request person.
yeah.
It's always like, have a beer for me. I'm a very simple man.
You
are maybe the biggest request person.
They're always very subtle though. There's nothing
Subtle is not
always
subtle because they're not.
What do I need that's ever crazy?
sometimes if it's like, yo, you want to play Fall Guys as a clan, you'll be like, 15 gifted. I need 15
That's subtle
gifted to
for
do that.
you.
And
What is that? That's a lot.
then I'll be like 7 p.m. and you'll be like, yeah, I'll try, but it'll probably be closer to 9:30.
Also the thing
I'm
where
realistic. That's different.
he'll be like, "Is Aiden coming?" And you're like, "Yeah." And you're like,
Yeah, you don't know if it's a good or bad
"You're like,
thing.
okay, I'll go." It's like, was that?
He's running calculus and all the variables change constantly because Aiden coming could be like a 5-gift sub charge. It could
Yes.
be extra because he's mad at Aiden that day. So I think you're
You was
tough.
mad at me for a little bit. You're mad at me for a
Also,
little
the
bit.
context for
Yeah,
today.
my pinky's broken because of you.
Oh no,
We haven't talked about that. It's been a while.
That
The
is
curse
true.
was passed to me.
I do love that it was passed.
It was
Curse of Raw.
I took on the curse, dude. It was a bad month,
Dude, but me, I need this hand. I live. This is like my
And
livelihood.
are you not having one of your best years in a while?
It did not start off that way because my pinky was broken and I couldn't fucking ledge dash and wave dash and I was just fucking dying for free.
By the way, for context, Mango was supposed to be on last week. We asked the goat. Goat says, we say you keep hoeing yourself. He's like, I don't hoe myself. He's like, what about last week? He's like, oh, I was way too drunk. I was like, well, you hoed yourself.
Yeah.
Was that on Monday?
That was Monday, yeah.
Okay, everyone knows Monday's my hangover day.
Okay,
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Here's the
Try
fucked up
every
thing.
Tuesday.
Here's the fucked up thing, bro. Monday night, I get a suite to the Dodgers game. It's Hello Kitty night. I'm rocking the jersey. And I go, Mango, you want to come? He goes, hell yeah. No call, no show.
Whoa, I don't even do
That's
that.
unlike you.
It
was
is
a sporting
unlike
event.
Well, you know I hate the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But you love alcohol in big booths with your friends.
I do love Lud's money going towards alcohol for me.
In hot dogs, yeah.
Yeah. And the only
And
time
Gio
it
was
goes
there.
because going to Dodger Stadium, I was like 4:30 by the time I finished watching Deadpool, and I'm like, I'm not going. I'm gonna sit in the car drunk as shit for 2 hours.
I didn't-
lose my buzz and then get there and be grumpy.
I didn't realize Gio could spawn in a suite if you weren't there.
He was mad at me. He was there.
The issue is if Gio dies too, they have to start over. Dude, yeah, he was rightfully mad at you. Although I've realized you hate traffic so much for a guy who's born and raised in LA.
Because I've worked from home, so I don't deal with it. So when I do have to deal with traffic, I get it like makes me very
You had
annoyed.
a real ass job.
No, you don't know the Mango lore?
It's just that 16, you started being the goat smasher and never
14, I made my first dollar through Smash.
14?
And that dollar has lasted me to
And you've
this
never
day.
had a job.
I've never clocked into anything.
Oh my
Played
god.
Melee his whole
What do
life.
you think?
I
You,
played
what
Melee
do you
my
think
life.
you would have done?
I would have been the goat car salesman.
Dude, I believe that.
I
believe this shit.
I sell the fuck out of a car.
I would buy a used Toyota from you, and I'd walk away being like, that guy, Joseph, that guy was cool.
I walk away still like that guy could win Evo.
Something about that
I would
guy.
just feel it.
Dude, okay, by the way, so today, we told Mango 12 p.m.
We did.
We started this pod at 1:40 p.m.
Yeah, we even said yesterday we were like, let's tell him
12.
We wanted 12:30.
even though we want to start at 12:30.
He knows that trick.
I do know that trick because C9 does it. Everyone does that trick on me. But the thing is, it's not like I'm just late. But again, it's because I've never had like a job, so like time has never like mattered.
We should have
Yeah.
said 7 a.m.
don't-
Go at 7 a.m. Sorry,
I
dude.
don't think. I'm gonna open your eyes. I don't think it's because you never had a job. I think that the world accommodates you
As they should.
because everyone likes you.
Because I've brought a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Yes, I know.
The least they can do
I
is
actually
Joy
think
tax.
when you wave dash halfway across battlefield out of shield into a shine,
Yeah.
you just earn the right to do whatever you want for another 4 months.
true.
And you've done it so many times, Mango.
for 20 years.
How long does he have to not win until we're like, Mango, sorry?
No, I'm
He doesn't
ingrained in
even
your
need to
head.
win. He just needs to like dumpster Cody once every 6 months.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's my fucking goat.
It is a series of linking the flame.
You are gunning for 1 this year. Is that your goal?
No, I don't. So my goals in Melee have changed in my old man phase.
Yeah.
So if you watch SmashCon, I beat Junebug, I beat Cody, and after I beat them, I'm like not happy.
Yeah, because you thought you played like shit and everyone else
Because
did
I've
too.
realized my goal now is to just always play the best I can play, and winning is no longer the goal.
How do you metrically find, like, is that just a personal thing? Like,
Is it
I did
vibes?
play the best I can play.
I just know when I play good.
Okay.
I know when I walk away from a tournament, I'll be like, I played fucking solid.
So if you play the best you can play and then you just lose to
my
Zane and Cody.
dream is to play the best I can play 20 tournaments in a row, lose, and be like, I tried.
Okay, sure.
Hang it up. That's how I want to go out.
You want to lose 20 times in a row and hang it up?
I think going out on loss is way more badass.
Oh, like you want to
Really?
feel that the world has finally surpassed you.
For me, the day I retire, I want it, literally the thoughts that go through my head are like, these guys are fucking good. I could maybe beat them, but I just don't have that little spark in me, and that's okay with me.
You want that Master Splinter image? Yeah. Where all the turtles are
Yeah,
big
they're
now.
walking me back.
Yeah,
It's time for
okay.
me to go.
Does
Time
that
to go
have
to the-
anything to do with the opponents you're playing? Like if Zane was there instead or Amsa was there instead, does that change the enjoyment of the experience at all, or is it not? It doesn't make a difference.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're all the same in my head. They're all just nasty Melee players. So it's like whoever's the one to do it. Like,
Am I
you know,
crazy to say that would never happen? Like, I
It
feel like...
won't, which is why I'm stuck here forever, which is fucked.
Yeah, because if you were to, because you know what it takes to be the best. If you were to put in the time
This
and
is
effort,
my hell.
Yeah.
As I can't leave.
Yeah, you're stuck here.
It's so fun. Think about it.
It's not a bad life.
Have
man.
you seen?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Last Guardians?
No.
No.
You
Is
guys
it
don't
the
watch
fucking
movies?
animated one?
No, it's the one. Well, there's a scene. Whatever. It's half
Last
spoilers.
Guardians of the Galaxy, you
Yeah.
mean? No, I haven't seen it.
So there's a scene where Rocket wants to
yeah,
he
I've
wants
seen
to go
this.
die already because he's like all of his homies are dead. He just wants to join the boys in the afterlife, and he's like, "Can I come?" And his dead homie's like, "It's not your time." And I always think of like,
That's you?
That's me.
Who's the guy telling
The
you?
guy
Is it
telling you it's
Lucky?
not your time.
Is
Is it just lucky?
Is there Armada?
Yeah, Armada, all the fallen Melee homies.
So
who
Armada,
like,
PPMD, and Mewtwo King.
So Mango, last time you were here, you've experienced a bit of a renaissance. You're very slim. You look like 2014 Mango.
yeah,
with the
Primo
mustache.
listeners know about this. We talked about it.
Yeah, you guys, yeah.
He brought out his fat phobia full force.
okay, how long am I allowed to make fat jokes before it's not okay?
Like
year.
how? Because you're saying you
I think by
have,
the end of the year.
I don't think you were fat.
I was chubby.
No, bro, he was, no offense. Should I say the actual weight or the fake weight? He was 217.
I tell you that in secrecy.
That's the way you said online. That's the way you said online.
I told you in secrecy.
217 at 5'8". That's big,
That's bad.
bro. That's big.
Dude, I watched a video of me winning, was it Summit 14, which is only like 2 years ago. My fucking, you know the thwomp from Mario? That was my face. I look at it. Yeah. And I was like, and then I get up and I see my gut just like right. I was like, oh my God, I was grotesque. And you guys all just love me so much that nobody was like, hey, Mango, we need to have a talk.
Your Falco was playing good back then.
He was cooking.
I didn't mind.
You're selling pelotons by the boatload.
You are, man. I bought a Peloton.
I got my Peloton shorts on.
That's crazy. So it was getting into, you were realizing that, you know what, I need to get in shape. You started fucking biking. Was that just a whim?
Because 2023, all I did was I didn't try hard in Melee. I just traveled, got fucking ass blast drunk like 5 days in a row. Felt like shit every day. And so like the only energy I would have is like I would save it for stream. So my whole life was feel awful. Use the juice I have. Stream. Try to have a good stream. Although I think my streams were okay at the time just because it's like when you're trying to stream and you just bad mood or you feel like shit. Like it's hard.
Sometimes you just wing that shit.
Yeah, you try, but imagine that every day. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, and then I was like, surely it's not how you're supposed to live. I'm like, there's no way. I'm only like 30. I'm like, I know I'm getting older, but there's no way I should be this miserable all the time. I was like, I need to fucking work out. And I was like, you know what? We gotta turn the franchise around.
And he lost 40 pounds? What do you have now? 55?
That's fucked.
Dude,
up.
holy shit,
That's
bro.
so much.
That's a small child.
Just diet and biking?
And no beer.
And no, not even a diet, right? Just no beer.
Well, that's part of the diet.
Brought to you by Michelob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's not like, do you think about what you eat?
Not
or are you just-
consuming 800 calories
You've
a
always
day.
eaten pretty healthy, right?
I've never been a bad eater. Like I don't like.
It's just that you had like 800 calories of beer.
Well, the thing that got me was we'd have like 18 beers into a Munchie Meal Jack in the Box, and then I looked at it and I'm like, that's like 20,000 calories. Like, how am I having 20,000 calories 3 times a week?
So
Like there's no
many.
way.
It's like Cobalt
Could
60.
someone help me budget my spending?
2,000 calories for beers alone. Yeah,
That's why I call it Mango's workout plan,
which
It's,
is
factors and Peloton, and so it's
Fuck,
it
we
needs
should
the
put him
car
in the ad this week.
Can I ask you
PR50?
something? Do you eat them cold?
cold.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, do you just like,
What do you mean?
do you tear off the plastic wrap on the top?
do
and
you
then
microwave your factor meals for 2 minutes?
3.5 minutes.
Okay, so you like it a little warmer.
Yeah.
Slime doesn't microwave them at all.
Just eat them.
I eat them cold. That's not weird, right?
That's kind of weird. I'm always team slime, but that was a little weird.
he can't even dig for that one.
That one's odd behavior.
Taking a bite out of a chunk of pasta that's frozen together.
You've only been doing this since like April, haven't you?
Like February.
February?
Within,
okay, a little longer
within
than I thought.
less than a year though, losing
That's
55
still crazy.
pounds.
Is that hard?
That's impressive.
That's
for sure.
crazy.
Did you
That's
ever
easy.
have like weeks? I mean, because
But it's 5
it's
pounds a
discipline that's the hard part, right?
I think for me, and I think a lot of things are easy for me because I'm just.
You're insufferable. You're insufferable to some extent, like that.
No, it's just because I know, because of Melee, like the work ethic, I know what it fucking takes to get something done.
Is everything else just like small potatoes compared to like rising to the top of Melee? Is it like the idea of like just biking every day easier, or is it harder?
I just knew in my thought process, like, all right, if I bike every day, in 5 months, I'm still going to be there in 5 months. All I have to do is do this every day. And I just looked at it like, it might suck, but eventually it'll get better. And then in 5 months, I'll thank myself. And then 5 months went by. I was like,
beast.
yeah, I knew it. It was easy.
He was just doing it for future him.
And is it easy now? Like when you get on the bike, you just fucking boot it up.
I'm so pro I bike when I'm hungover as shit now.
That's what
I bike today.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't do shit hungover. I had to do a sponsor hungover. I can't say who the sponsor was, but it was a 3-hour gaming session where they like tapped me into the game because it wasn't out yet. And I was on a Discord call with this guy, and he was supposed to like watch me play to make sure nothing went wrong. There's like, I was so hungover. There's 5 minutes where I just had my head on the desk and I'd hear him be like, "You good?
Dude.
You good in there?" And then I had to unmute and be like, "Yeah, I'm good. I just didn't know where to go." And it was so
Not very
bad.
professional of you.
It was not very professional, but the video will come out and no one will know. No one will be the wiser.
I think that you don't have enough sponsors, so this is a very find outable thing.
No, this is that I'm coming out with like 4 sponsored videos in the next like week.
Oh, you're getting that money?
We're chilling. We're chilling.
You're getting that bread?
I lost a lot of people doing streamer games
yeah,
what?
that's pretty
I
true.
lost cash.
That's pretty
Why?
true.
because I had a Feastable sponsor for $100K. And then, do you know about any drama at all?
So there's always that moment when you can click on the drama and go down the rabbit hole. I never click.
So Mr. Beast
good.
is in some drama.
I go all my life.
And anyway, I cut the sponsors, so we lost 100K.
Because of him? You just playing it safe?
Yeah, basically, yeah. He had done some shit, and then it was like, it's a bad time probably to promo his candy bar.
Also, if you think about it, a candy bar for an athletic competition.
I'm totally cool with that. I have no problem. I actually have zero concerns at all.
Eat chocolate, run faster.
Yeah, I'm with that. I when I work out hard, like if I play basketball, I'm like, yeah, I'll eat some fucking chocolate.
Yeah, I fucking
Candy
earned
does
it.
hit after.
I deserve that.
Yeah.
That's a huge NFL player thing. There's a
Gummy
bunch of
bears.
NFL players who love little, gummy bears, Skittles.
Gummy bears after you work out because the sugar is good for your
I think that was
bones.
Marshawn Lynch, right?
I think that's different.
Yeah.
What do you
Might
mean?
be different.
Me going to the basketball court and putting up threes the way I did, posterizing on you, and then eating a chocolate bar is like when Marshawn Lynch.
Look to my left,
went
Cam's
beast
there.
mode.
Look to my right, Stads is there. I'm running fucking 8 miles trying to guard them.
Amen. We work hard. Marshawn Lynch wouldn't handle our pickup games.
I think he would.
He would.
I
He
think
would so easily.
I think he could handle it.
Do you miss it?
Basketball?
When are you coming back?
Yes.
When are you coming back?
Come back.
After I
man.
get physical therapy.
Oh,
This is your
I
how
can't-
bad is it right now?
I can't fully bend
For the
it.
pinky?
You're lying. That's the most.
I can touch.
Can you do this?
No.
Show it to the camera.
Those days
That's
are-
really bad.
Aiden, you fucking rotten
What
bastard.
happens
This
if
is
you
what
try to
Aiden
push
does
it?
to
What do
you.
you mean? I can do it. There's no pain or anything.
Oh, really?
It just
But
doesn't
can you,
bend.
But can you? So this hand, you can do this, right?
Yeah.
You hit your head hits the pillow,
can't
you
do it.
feel fine, don't you?
Bro,
My thumb is
Aiden, you
feeling,
fucked him bad.
My thumb's tough right now.
What? You don't bring up your trauma
Thumbs
that
is
happened
sore.
from your own stupidity.
I'm just happy I can make a fist.
Did
'cause
not happen for my
I had
stupidity.
concerns for a while that if I had to get into a fight and I have no pinky, I'm just gonna get my ass beat for free.
Been in a fight?
You said yourself once, you're like, if you're getting in a fight in your 30s, that's you're
That's
fucking
not cool. Every time I've almost been in a fight, I've always talked away. It's
You
like,
diffused?
it's like, bro, come on, we don't need a fucking fight. Like, what the fuck gets accomplished?
Where does our fight rank in your all-time fight? Because that was a fight.
That's a fun. I've been
friendly
in a
fight.
lot of homie fights. Those are fun.
But
You're
like, what's your most
wrestling.
vicious homie fight?
I've had some crazy ones.
Is it Johnny?
A few face shots.
Dude, we got in trouble at Twitch one time because of your homie fights.
When?
We did a thing called the Reed's Christmas special, a holiday special, and we had a bunch of people come out, and you ended up fighting
Fought Dewan.
Dewan, yeah. And just
I was there. You guys were
this is at the
wasted.
Twitch
we were
office.
bad.
They were hammered. They start fighting. SJ says some shit that I can't repeat.
Never repeat on Johnny.
And then Twitch finds out about this. They gave us the space. They were like, "Yeah, that was crazy," and then we were like, the goat though.
You know what else? You know what else is we heisted the snacks.
Oh, did I tell you that was one of the most embarrassing? You know, it's hard for me to get embarrassed. I was fucking drunk and they had Twitch snacks, just like a whole cabinet.
Yeah.
So I opened my bag and I just start funneling it.
Yeah.
And as I do it, the security guard walks in and I'm just like, and I'm never speechless. I was like,
You have chocolate like, all around your mouth.
yeah, I was just like, and she's like, you're gonna have to put those back. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I just put everything back and I walked away. I was like, I have nothing to say. I've never been caught so red-handed.
That's
How am I gonna argue that? You
can't.
I can't.
You just can't get caught.
Yeah, that was
because
my
I will
fault.
say us and a couple other friends that were at that very same event, because there's snack like stations on every floor. And
They're infinite snacks.
And they're infinite.
Yeah, they go crazy.
And it's Amazon money. So it's you're pretty much just like, you're stealing ethically and you just shove them in your back.
I did that at Snapchat. Famously, I fucking stole probably thousands of dollars worth of snacks.
Yeah, you came. We drove to Genesis. You were packed up with the Luna bars, and I said, "My G, thank you."
I bring Trader Joe's bags, just stock them full. Never got caught. God bless. They did fire me. Maybe they caught me actually.
If you're at your job right now and they have free snacks, steal it.
Well,
right now.
unless there's a threat to lose your job.
No, if you lose your job, just start a Patreon.
You start a Patreon.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like your craziest fights, your homie fights, are with Dewan. Because there was
Dewan
one.
got some heaters.
There was one after HTC Throwdown where you and Joey, no, you and Alex like double teamed Dewan at the party.
That's not
and
fair.
Alex was like holding him down while you
beat his
punched
ass.
Dewan's leg.
That's not fair, dude.
And then it was linguini. It was funny. This is the first time. This is in 2015. So this is I'm pretty young, and this is the first time that I'm hanging out with a lot of you and like in the same room as a lot of these like players. And this is going on the couch, and no one else standing around is even like looking at it or batting an eye.
Dewan's like,
Yeah, and Dewan like begging for help, and me being like, "Is this normal?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, it just kind of happens like this." Like,
Maybe I just get away with everything.
Dude, I had a dream you
Maybe
got
there's a
canceled.
problem. Me?
Yeah.
For what? What'd they get me for?
You after winning a Melee set or tournament, I can't remember which, you turned to the crowd and took out your penis and peed on the crowd.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that would be legendary.
And
Dude, imagine I win a tournament, I just let out some goat piss and then call it a day.
That's the last one you ever go to?
Yeah.
It's like Amaranth's bathwater. He's selling goat piss. Dude, well, we shot the Patreon episode before this because obviously we can't be sure. But he talked about that, and that sparked, I think we had a 20-minute debate on what constitutes a correct amount of piss on a person.
Yeah, how much piss can you put on a person before you get canceled?
So if you want to hear that, we actually get really deep into it. And then
the
I yell
Patreon.
at Aiden about something else. It's a great episode.
Yeah.
We fought afterwards.
We did fight.
I'm in my 30s. It was embarrassing.
It's a real fight.
He's in his 20s. It made sense. I beat his ass. I broke your arm like King in Tekken. You were just like, ah!
It shot me like Nina.
You cleaned that shit already?
Hey, can you bear me, please?
Zipper?
Zipper.
You came prepared today.
This is my last
Zipper
one.
wears a butler outfit when the goat's on, but for no other reason, just because he likes it.
You unzip and all the Michelobes come out.
Did you see the challenge I tried doing where I went to 10 bars and I ordered whatever the last closeout tab was and we tried drinking it?
You did a bar challenge and you didn't invite
That's
me?
what I'm saying.
It would be stupid. It'd be like trying to set up a crew battle with streamers and inviting Mango.
He didn't want to get embarrassed in front of Sea Dog.
No.
That's why. What? He didn't want Sea Dog to be like, oh, is this your friend? Oh.
Do you think I'd be embarrassed of Mango?
Sea-Dog's drank with Mango before.
That's not true.
C-Dog
is
was
true.
Just to be clear, C-Dog was in Australia when Mango was at his out
he was
arguing.
there?
Yeah.
No, oh.
Yes.
No, he
Yes.
didn't see the dark
Yes, he
times.
did. He saw Mango at his worst.
He
Okay,
definitely
never
did.
mind.
He definitely
And
did.
so, like, I can't be embarrassed of Mango because his worst was Australia, and he saw the whole thing.
Oh, dude, he
Yeah.
sees you now.
Australia was
This
the
guy looks great.
Australia was the craziest I've ever seen it get.
100%.
Well, because I'm always in full control of when I get drunk. I can be fucked up, but I always know what's
Are you
right
the
from
real
wrong.
you
When what?
when you're fucked up?
The really good.
He thinks
Like
about it.
10%.
10% of you.
Okay.
10% of what you see when I'm drunk is from the heart.
Okay.
The other 90% is just me being stupid.
Horsing around.
90's a lot.
Because when I get drunk, I just want to have fun. Whatever the cost is or whatever, like, I'm just here to have fun when I drink.
Do you think you could kill Ludwig? He's 20 beers in, you're 20 beers in.
Kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
This is a newfound cockiness he did not used to have. This came from his workout.
20 beers in, I think you're passed out.
I got a Peloton, bro. I'm starting biking every
get
day.
one?
I got one. I'm gonna start biking with you.
You got to follow me.
Dude,
You
I was
got like a class?
I'll do
How many
class.
followers you got?
Like 100.
yeah, you do like the
okay.
Mango Discord, like Peloton
Yeah, we have a
workout
little squad.
squad. Yeah.
We all bike every
All
day.
right, Yard Patreon members or Yard members if you want
Woogies
to.
are
Dude,
Yeah,
I was talking to my my girlfriend about this. I was like, dude, I kind of want to bike with Mango.
It's
That
fun.
That sounds fun. Wake
It
up,
sounds
bike
like
with Mango.
all the streamers have cracked. Zane got one. Who else got one?
Dude,
Dan got one, Moki got one,
Yeah.
Kalini got one.
you want to go halvesies and put it here?
I already have one.
You have it at home?
My G, yes, dude,
Oh
yes,
my
sir.
Lord.
Because the thing is, you don't want to have to travel for it. Because that's like another friction to doing the workout.
It's so nice just getting up and
Yeah.
going to your, yeah.
And so like if you have to drive, the people are like, ah.
You would love Bike Mango.
What
Because
do you
I
mean?
am the most positive, uplifting human of all time.
Are you like in a call?
No, but I'll type and like
You'll type, you'll be
it's
like,
all very.
"This-
I'm
you
only
just-
encouraging.
You can type on the Peloton?
No, but I have some ideas that I'm going to talk to the CEO later. I
got it like that now.
I got like 20 things I can make that
Slippy
site
on
the
this joint.
greatest thing of all time.
Bro, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say if I wasn't a streamer, that's what I would be doing right now. I'd be a Peloton class instructor.
Well,
That's what I wanna do.
I was gonna say you should. Have you ever heard of Soul Cycle? So Soul Cycle is an LA, I believe, phenomenon. It's like a cult. It's basically just cycling for cardio. You're in like this hot room, and they like dim the lights and they like play music, and it's like an emotional experience. It's very weird. You should try Soul Cycle, see if you like it. Take their
wanna go?
ideas,
I've done Soul Cycle.
become a Soul Cycle leader, but in your own brand.
I think he's exaggerating a bit.
I've heard. Okay, well, what I've heard from people, it's like, yeah, it's like life changing.
Soul Cycle is just like a sweatier Peloton.
Yeah, but they dim the lights and shit.
Yeah, but the lights are lower.
Dude, we did a class in fucking France because my sister does all that shit. My
Yeah, we
sister,
did that. Yeah, that was a crazy.
Remember that
Soul
shit?
Cycle?
Oh, no, you did the
No.
bike
Oh,
class.
Yan spewed.
Yeah.
Ian spewed. He spewed everywhere.
What was it called again?
I don't know, but it was this French guy going 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, it was intense, bro. I can't do that shit.
It was really hard.
My workouts are super chill. I don't like sweating. So I bench press
Oh.
and I'm easy, but then that one, it's like, yeah, it's actually a French guy. You have a circuit
He has the little like headset mic.
Like he's selling ShamWows.
Yes, it's crazy. And
All right, now we go fastest speed. Fastest speed, everybody, push.
Yeah, you have to pick up weights, and they're all in kilograms. So you're like, I don't fucking know what's going on. And you pick it up, and you do like rows. It's like, okay, row, now go to the other side. And then it's like you hop.
They
on
were
a
calling
treadmill.
people out too, because Yan would be like it'd be the run section. He'd be like chilling. He'd be like, we do not run, Asian tall guy. We start to walk. At least we walk a little bit. Do not spew.
And then he spews.
Yeah, Yan did spew.
The class is in English?
Yeah. It was English. He would then switch to French. He'd be like, allons-y, les gars. On y va. We go. He would switch.
It was crazy. And Ludwig's sister was like, yeah, I do this like every day.
She was beast mode, bro.
She was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, you are an athlete. This is insane. She's a Red Bull athlete.
She is. She's got a weird problem though. The reason she's so fit is because she's so addicted to chocolate that she'll eat like about 2 pounds of chocolate, feel so bad about herself, and then burn off all the calories that she just ate, which isn't like really hard to do.
She's just ping ponging.
Yes, all the time. There's no like homeostasis.
Do you think she's like you?
In what way?
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Do you think that she's more like you than not? Like personality wise?
Yes, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
I met Mango's brother for the first time.
Yeah, that was the first time in streamer games.
Oh, that was your brother.
Yeah.
Big guy.
Yes, sir.
Dude,
The big stupid guy.
I'll call him the big stupid
Because
guy.
he's not a big stupid guy.
Was he big and stupid?
I would call him big friendly guy.
Can I confess something to you guys?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
It's I have I said this before? I eat the factors cold. I don't eat them up.
You eat factor meals just cold?
I do.
It takes 2 minutes.
I know.
It's so
You
short.
might think this is like a bit, or it's like, oh, we needed something to talk about for like the ad spot. I genuinely do this, and
Every time?
every single time.
It takes 2 minutes.
I know.
You peel the plastic off and just eat it?
And just eat it cold.
Why? There's literally no value.
There's just...
It tastes fine, obviously.
Yeah, the taste would be similar, just colder.
Yeah, it's cold.
The texture would probably be off.
And I genuinely want to say this as a boon to the quality factor is I eat them cold and I really like it and I really look forward to
I'm
it.
going to level with the audience. Don't eat them cold.
Go ahead and spend 2 minutes and eat them up.
Heat it up.
You can eat
Spend
them up.
2 minutes. You can watch a couple YouTube shorts while you heat it up
We
or
had a
something.
huge argument in the premium. Aiden, you're right because of this.
Dude, come on!
won the
Oh my
argument.
god, I'm so mad.
I don't want to be on his side
Oh,
now.
dude, this can't be against my character.
Well, that's all it can
I
be
mean, I
against.
guess if
Okay, I also put like you know what goes together for me? Factor and hot sauce. I have Tabasco. I put it on my cold factor chicken. And I eat
I
it.
like that. It's customizable.
I customize it the way I like, and I've been eating it. I've been doing this for 4 months.
I
Well,
guess
it's-
they're still nutritious if you eat them that way.
They're exactly the same.
It's very nutritious. And look, the reason you get Factor in the first place, save money, save time. He's saving even more time.
He's not saving any more money.
He's not saving more money, but he's saving more time.
2
You gotta
minutes
respect
adds
that.
up.
How much money can you make in 2 minutes, Aiden? All right.
Do you eat all of the? And I mean this genuinely. I know we're on a slide that is listing all the options available. Do you eat like all of them cold, no matter
If
what?
you get breakfast, you eat it cold.
Every single one.
All 35 plus meal choices.
All 35
You're
plus
telling me
meal
you get
choices
protein
cold.
plus, you eat it cold.
Protein plus cold.
If it's a fucking steak, you eat it cold.
Steak, I eat it cold.
Chicken, you eat cold.
Chicken, I eat
So
it cold.
that Mac Miller song, Kool-Aid and Frozen Factor.
There's also sometimes I get the premium one because it
he
comes
said.
with fish, which I really like, and I eat that cold
Fish,
too.
shrimp,
Well,
truffle
If you
butter.
want a cold meal, or I mean a hot meal also as well,
Most people are going to like it hot. It's really good hot.
you can go to
Factormeals.com
factormeals.com.
/ slime is a fucking weird freak.
That's not what it is. It's factormeals.com/theyard50 for 50% off.
Use code TheYard50 to get 50% off plus 20% off your next box.
Yeah, my stuff shows up every. I forget how often I get it, but it shows up. I pop them in the fridge and then I pop them in my mouth.
Give a flex to the camera to see how big you've gotten, and this is from Factor. That's right, bitches. America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit.
You like that? And it's cold muscle too, bitch.
No, it's-
Cold muscle.
You should really
you get
heat
more
it up.
protein when you eat it cold.
If I'm gonna be honest, if you do what he's doing, you're not gonna be very
And
satisfied.
now Mango's gonna say a slur.
No.
He's a big stupid guy.
He's like the
If you saw him, he's a big
So
stupid guy.
I saw a woman wearing a Mango jersey, and I'm like, that must be Mango's
That has to be
mom.
Mango's
But
mom.
I'm not sure who is here wearing a
My mom
Mango
reps.
jersey.
She's always repping.
yeah.
And then, I saw
I
him.
do want to talk to you. You charged her for a sweater.
Damn.
You charge the goat's mom. It's all about bread with
It's
you.
all your
yeah,
empire.
we did.
Hey, make that money.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate that.
That's fucked up, dude.
Appreciate that.
Well,
My
you
mom.
just take such good care of her. I know she's got bread.
I only got 6,000 subs. I'm
No,
not the...
she's paying back the Nintendo Switch fee.
Yeah,
That's true.
She's paying the price for my deleted Breath of the Wild save file.
That
feel bad
means
about
more.
Yeah,
That's
he was
time.
hella far.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't,
he was
you can't
super
fuck with
far.
people's game data. That keeps me up sometimes.
It's gonna take him 30 hours to get back. Dude,
When's your birthday?
March 30.
Okay, you
March
tell me
21st, March
exactly
21st.
where you were. I will get you back there.
No, I'm already past it again.
I'll give you a switchback.
I'm
with
already
it.
past it again.
Grinding to get to Aiden's
It
save
is funny
state.
though, because one thing you did do with my Switch is for a while you kept it on my Nintendo profile, like for a long time. So you're just playing Mario Kart with my my name.
Dude, you ever tried switching anything on the
And
Switch? It's so
It's
annoying.
annoying. It's annoying.
It's like, I
And
don't care. Like,
adding people to my friends list. So ever since getting a new Switch and logging into the account, I have like 100 friends of people I just don't know. And like people like this guy's playing Mario Kart, this
all
guy's
have
playing
Pelotons.
Zelda.
Yeah, now they do.
And they're Peloton bikers, and I have no idea who they are. It's just the remnants of you owning my profile for a long time.
Dude, a Mario Kart Mango League where you cannot use a cart, you have to use a motorcycle because it's Peloton based, and you have to race on the Peloton.
Yep.
Yeah, that's you do that Mario
Here
Kart.
we go. Here he goes. Goat's always busy, dude.
He's busy.
I have
Transferring
been very busy.
it, like Switch data. I lost my Switch, and then I tried to get my Isaac file onto my new one, and I fucked it up. And basically, I get on the plane to Australia. I'm like, okay, I'll fire up Isaac and I can play for 14 hours because that's what I'm playing right now. And then it's like you need to be online to access this data, this save data. I just look at it and then my like nose starts bleeding like an alien movie. And I'm just realizing that I have 14 hours without the one thing I wanted to do.
That's tragic.
For 14 hours
That is
straight. It was
tragic.
brutal.
Yeah.
Then I fix it, but
I raw dog out of spite there.
yeah, for who?
For
The
Nintendo,
14-hour
for
raw dog.
God. I want God to watch.
Dude, it's so sick that we just use the term raw dog now.
Yeah, it
feel
means
about
having
it.
unprotected sex.
Yeah, but not anymore. Now it just means without tech.
Now it's just having a
We
flight
raw dogged.
where you think a
Yeah.
lot.
I think
Dude, they used to smoke cigarettes on planes. We've never been raw
How have
dogging.
you never got a nicotine addiction? That seems up
Me?
your alley.
What? Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Am I wrong?
Oh, I don't know.
You look like a guy.
I handle like my drugs and everything very. I know how I am, and I just decided that I'm just gonna drink, maybe smoke some weed, and I'm happy. So I avoid like everything else because I know how I am.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be a 2-pack a day guy.
Have you ever seen me chain smoke?
No.
When I'm drunk, I'll smoke like 30 cigarettes.
Chain smoking when you're drunk is so fun.
It's great.
It's just the
It's the
best.
best.
Dude,
Yeah.
cigarettes are coming back. It's a problem. Have you guys noticed this?
I didn't know that.
I think so.
You heard of
Cigarettes have always been hot outside of the States, right? They've never gone away. People
People
in Estonia and France have been chain smoking since
in China,
since
in
1920.
Korea.
Yeah, in Japan, like every other
Yeah.
country. But in the States, smoking got cringe, and then vaping took over. But vaping was so lame that nobody was like, it wasn't like popular to like talk about it. Like no one's like posting pictures vaping.
Yeah, it doesn't look cool when you vape.
It looks very
you kinda look
cringe.
Nothing cool
pathetic.
about it.
Well,
Like
it's
you
nothing
suck
cool
on this
about
little
vaping.
device and you're like,
Baba.
yeah, baba.
So smoking was cool.
You take your bottle with you everywhere, and that's not.
Yeah, you feel like a sippy cup. But anyway, cigarettes were cool. Then they got cringe. Then vaping took over, but it was lame, so no one posted it. Now cigarettes are making a comeback. This is a big thing.
You trying to smoke some cigarettes?
No, I'm trying to say it's bad because cigarettes are making a comeback because everyone's still addicted to nicotine because nicotine's still the fucking god drug.
I guess that's
we
why
talked
the-
about smoking like on New Year's during New Year. You talked about smoking when you came back from France over and over. This is heel turn. This is a reverse heel turn.
I'm saying cigarettes are coming back and it's bad. Is that a bad thing to say? Am I controversial?
Am I wrong?
Because you
Am I
can
wrong?
clip you talking about I smoked so much cigarettes in France.
Just because
right next to
nicotine's
this.
got a grip on my balls doesn't mean that I don't have
Does
to
it
like
still
it.
have a grip on your balls? Or
It's
you
got a
still
grip on my balls. I don't like it, Aiden. I want
It's
the grip
cupping 'em.
release. They're cupping my balls.
It's tickling the
Is it
back.
called tickling the vein?
I've thought about it several times throughout the past 3 weeks.
You're
you just get on
cheating on
the-
your girlfriend in your dreams. All you're doing is thinking about smoking
Dude.
cigarettes.
Getting your balls cupped.
You're dreaming about me getting canceled. What is going
I
on
don't
in
know,
your brain
man.
over there?
I don't know. I got a fucked up brain. I got to realign some chakras or
It's
something.
that God gaming challenge. That's not good for you,
Dude,
man.
it's so hard.
Wait,
I
what's
don't
the
think
God?
you could do
What's
this,
the God
Mango.
gaming
What is it?
challenge?
It is 10 games
that the E-Rock
versus
thing?
yeah. But so that's basically it. So you have to play 10 games back to back to back. You have to win every one. If you lose, you have to reset, and it has to be against random people online.
You don't think I can do it?
You should do it. I think you can do
make
it.
a list of whatever 10 games you want.
Oh, you can pick.
Yes.
So I can do like Fortnite. I have to get it done.
Oh, you can pick
Yes.
whatever games you want.
You can pick whatever games. Yeah,
I can just play Mario
100%.
Kart.
Yeah, but you can't like
It's
make
only
a
one of
stacked
10 games.
You can't.
You
like,
have to random
You can't
queue.
pull the fucking boys.
So like if I want to play CS, I got a solo queue.
Yes.
So it's all
Yeah.
solo queue.
No,
Yes.
you can have a
or
partner.
duo.
Yeah.
Duo's the rule.
Duo is way better.
But the duo has
Duo's
to
a
be
lot better.
the duo has to be static. So you can't
Oh,
like
every game.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
gotta pick
see.
one boy.
Because I could pick a duo and just find like Getting for Fall Guys and like Mango for fucking Melee.
Mango,
Yeah.
we do this.
Me and you, we
We
do
do
it.
this.
We're nasty.
Rivals, Melee.
The thing is
Valorant.
too though, you have to
Rocket
understand,
League?
it-
Yeah,
when
that's
you,
4.
When you queue, it's to your rank, so it's not easier if you're better. Because
Yeah, it's to your rank.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm underranked in everything because I don't play enough.
that is the cheese to win is be underranked.
Because I'm better than all of my ranks.
I found out the
still
hardest
play.
competitive game is GeoGuessr. It's not close.
really?
It's not
Are
close.
you shit at it compared to like the pool?
I thought you were the goat.
So I'm really. I thought so too. I'm not even a fart.
I thought you were
It's also the easiest to cheat, probably.
I think it's the easiest to cheat and stream snipe. It's also one where like I think the floor is really high now. Like I'm silver, which I thought was underrated because I used to be plat. But the people I was playing, they're like, they see a fucking field, they're like, oh, that's Lesotho. I'm like, how? How do you fucking have that?
Someone did a math post on your subreddit. It's like, here's the probability of this happening.
Redditors are fucking dumb as shit.
I agree, but I like the effort, and I was wondering, what 10 games are you doing?
Huh?
What 10 games are you doing?
My games are like, we're starting, it's like GeoGuessr, Rivals 2, Fortnite, Fall Guys. And that's the hardest batch.
Sure.
And then once you get through that, it's like, okay, Rocket League, Overwatch,
Rocket League
Valorant.
2s?
Rocket League 2s, yeah.
It's okay.
Which was very easy because I'm ranked.
That's just a coin
I'm
flip.
actually ranked
If
the
you guys
lowest
are new
rank.
players, you're literally playing fucking bots on a plasma
We
screen.
actually played bots, and then we played people who acted worse than bots.
Yeah, I mean the people or the bots. Like they're on a plasma screen, they just got home from work
Yes.
and they've never learned
So
the
that one
mechanics.
was free, but then it's Overwatch, League, Valorant. The League was so bad, bro. I've never been more embarrassed in my life because I played a League game at 3 a.m. And then after, Cadril? He's like the biggest League creator, one of the biggest League creators. He watched it on stream. The video of him reacting to it has like 100+K on YouTube.
Dude.
I forgot I had Smite for 10 minutes. I just forgot about it. I ulted on nothing.
You
I
jungle?
lost to a Gromp. I lost to a Gromp. Yeah, I jungled and I lost to a Gromp, bro. I lost to a Gromp.
jungler and you forgot you had Smite?
I was playing Fiddlesticks. I was playing my boy.
Why are you
That's
playing fiddle?
crazy.
But he's S tier right now. He's
Is he really good in the jungle right now?
Everyone knows Lud's playing fiddle, bro.
Everyone knows like
No, I know he
Everyone's
plays fiddle.
fiddle.
I thought, weren't you playing like support fiddle for a while?
Answer
when
my
you
feelings.
started?
Can you get me a beer?
So, Smite is a spell you have to use, and you get it for free, especially if you're in the jungle. It's like having $100 in your pocket and then being like, fuck, I'm broke, dude. I don't know what to tell you."
Yeah, it's
and,
like
and you walk out of the bar. You're like, "I guess I'll go home."
Yeah,
It's
it
really
is so
bad.
important.
So how far did you get?
4
games.
games.
So you beat
Has
Fortnite?
anyone done it?
We beat Fortnite Fall Guys back to back.
That's hard.
That's
the hard one.
That's the hardest
hard
section.
part.
That's why
We
you
got,
fell
what
with
did we get? Hold on.
Fortnite's hard.
We got hold on GeoGuessr, and that's when we realized we had to start with GeoGuessr.
Can you pick the order?
Yeah.
What is winning Fall Guys? Like you just have to go through a session
get
of the
a
game.
first
Get a
place,
crown,
bro.
You
You
just
gotta
get
get a
first.
crown, right?
Yeah, which is hard. But
That's hard.
I was nasty. I'm nasty at Fall. I think that's one of my best games.
I would start Fortnite into Fall Guys.
That's so you'd think, but you actually want to start with the really quick ones that you have a chance of losing.
Just
Just
to like-
bang them out. Yeah, like
Yeah,
for,
but I feel like I wouldn't.
like a Rivals 2 for us, it's like a 5-minute game, and it's better to start because if we just queue up against some fucking sweaty people, it's lame to restart because of 5-minute time loss.
I see.
I think
I'll get it done.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this because I'm gone. I leave Wednesday, and then I leave.
Where are you
to,
going again?
Vancouver.
You're traveling too much, bro.
Dude, is this what you feel like?
Yes,
I feel like
do.
I've gotten a glimpse of being really fucking busy.
I
and
hate traveling.
hate it.
It sucks.
Well, I'm traveling and competing and drinking.
I'm also competing.
Which is also a competition
I'm also
with myself.
competing. Hey, we won something together. He had new respect for
Wait,
me
what are
after
you-
we won Streamer Games.
You going to Egg Dog?
He looked at me different. It was like
You got a glimpse of teammate Mango.
Teammate Mango's
I love-
uplifting.
I am. I love my team.
supportive. The fact that you did the gymnastics is what most impressed me because
My team needed me to do gymnastics.
Oh, dude,
I got out there.
That routine, I was welling up.
I should have.
you should have 100% got top 3.
I felt like you needed to deliver because you teased during the trailer. Like you did the ribbons during that.
But to be clear, he was like, in no offense, horrible in the shoot.
Yeah.
Really bad. Like the shoot took a while, and then the director kept coming over. He was like, "Yeah, we're just not getting a lot from him. Like, he's just
no way.
no, actually,
That's crazy.
because
It was Steve.
It's just not Mango's vibe.
It's so not my vibe. to be
I
there
sent
filming.
Steve on my mission because we were in Australia, and I was like, "All right, yeah, it should be fine." After I talked to him, he's like, "Yeah, everything was good. It's just like like mango, didn't really want to like dance, and I was like, oh, okay.
I'm a competitor. I'm not a fucking.
Not a
I'm
dancer?
not a monkey. You can't just.
But
fucking,
you looked good.
I killed it, but
He killed it, but yeah,
Slow
it's just,
motion can make anything look pretty awesome.
it's just an activity that's also just a bit like
I feel like you have to try.
you had to commit.
I don't want to commit.
It's a vulnerable thing.
It's a big little theater kid,
Yeah,
and he's like the opposite of theater kid.
If you do anything but completely let loose, it's
Yeah,
worse. Yeah.
You know, I took drama 3 years.
Did you?
I'm a
talks about
theater. I'm a theater kid deep inside.
He always fucking talked about when we would shoot Summit sketches. He'd be like, I took drama for 3 years. We turn on the camera, it'd be the worst acting I've ever seen.
It's only bad acting because I'm so genuine as a person that you just can't. That you cannot take it serious. That's why it's bad.
I know you say shit because we were in the concession stand at Streamer Games, and someone like across the room was like, "Didn't Mango play baseball?" And I just like a second instinct, I just blurted out, I'm like, Golden Glove Marquez.
Yes. And I was next to him. I'm like, that's right. That's right.
You just create more about yourself, and like if you
I
probably
was
look
like,
back,
where did that even come from?
if you could look back in like his memory files, it's like, yeah, he played 1 season of youth baseball.
I played like 5 summers in a row. I played a lot. I was actually good at baseball.
He used to say, this is like, dude,
I was pretty good at
2014, you were
baseball.
like, yeah, if I never got into Melee, I'd be a baseball player, dude.
I would have been a
Golden Glove Marquez, dude.
I would have been in the majors. I would have.
Can I ask you a question? Major league pitcher, 100 pitches. Do you get on base? Assuming major league outfield as
If I
well.
like played my whole life.
No, just right now.
No.
Yeah.
No, wait, Zipper.
Nick thinks he would.
No, that's crazy.
Dude, 100 pitches, I don't hit one.
Nick thinks not even. It's not hitting because
That's what I was saying.
on base.
No, you said
Contact?
base.
Do you mean contact?
I was
Contact's
kidding.
easy.
or a
Well,
real
no, I
hit?
don't think it is. Zipper, can you look up player cam or catcher cam MLB fastballs?
It's so fucking fast, bro.
It is so fast.
You're gonna be scared.
I got a huge amount of respect after I saw this. I'm like, that looks fucking terrifying.
No, it's
So
really
I
fucking
did this,
fast.
bro. I went like a baby version. I went to a batting cage and I threw it at like 90 mile an hour. I was just trying to hit fastballs. And I made contact a bunch. It rattles my bones like a cartoon character.
And then you go into like Falcon hit stun after knee.
When you hit, it'll show you based off the exit velocity if you would have got on base. I didn't get on base like one time.
Is on base just mean you run to base and you get
Well,
there?
that means you got it fair.
Like the hit was first off within.
It wasn't a ball?
The lines. It was not. It was
could
not
be a ball.
No, ball is if you make contact. It was not a foul ball.
Oh, sorry.
So
it
it
goes-
wasn't foul. It didn't land in a spot
It
where
was
they
not a
could
pop
easily.
fly,
wasn't
so
a
it would
pop
not
fly,
have
that's
been
all
It
easy
would
to
have hit
catch.
a gap. It would have landed in a gap, and you would get the first.
So
For
it was
free.
a good hit, basically.
So like the mathematic likelihood that someone wouldn't have just crazy fucking caught it and you would have got to base in time.
yes,
Yeah, but there's so many gaps, so it's like you hit it here, nobody's there.
Your job is to
You
hit
just
a
know where
grounder.
everybody is.
Also, it's if you're a lefty, it's easier because there's
get
no
2 steps
shortstop.
ahead.
Yeah,
And like if you're a great
quicker.
baseball player, like you're doing that. What we're talking about, like what 30% of the time.
30% means you're a god.
That's
I'm
you're
doing
great.
it 1%.
No, you're not. You're not.
That's crazy, man.
You go 0 for 0.
I don't think you realize how hard baseball is.
Do we know any baseball players?
I think it's like the hardest sport.
For sure, someone watching this at least plays in the minors.
Set it up.
This should be his. I could beat a.
This is
fifth
my
grader.
beat a first grader.
Oh,
This is
man.
my I could beat up any dog.
Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna do that video than that video.
yeah, that's fire.
I think a Saint Bernard runs you.
Dude, I
I think
just
a fucking chihuahua
I think I
runs
just
him.
make first contact with my kick and it's just over.
You can miss a kick, and then what?
Also, what if they bite on the
How
kick?
would I miss? The dog's not gonna
How would I
dodge.
miss? Why not?
Why would the
He
dog
might
dodge?
They have dude.
dog's
you act like
charging
the
at
dog
me.
doesn't have any
I'm
self-preservation.
not having this
he's gonna
I'm not having this
stand there.
conversation
Did you
again.
find it?
He's so dumb.
I'm just saying.
Do you think he's
that
done for this?
I think I like fucking. Have
Have you ever seen a dog when they're like mad?
Yeah. Yeah, but the
They're
dog
brutal, dude.
weighs less
no,
than me.
Here's what cats. I don't know if it's the same as dog. Cats have 50 ms reaction time. There's pictures of or there's videos of cats fighting off snakes. The snake will like, and they're so quick. They're like, bam.
Cats are godlike.
They're way better than
Yeah.
us at it. I
Yeah.
think dogs actually have the same. Most animals are better at reacting because we're smarter and we walk on 2 feet.
What do you think cops get dogs for? You think it's like, the robber kicked him.
I think
Here we go.
most people
he-
when they see the dog, they run away.
As a fastball,
Not even that fast.
bro.
That one doesn't look fast.
That's not even that fast.
That was a changeup. Shut up.
That was a changeup.
Check it out. See this fastball?
Does this
Right
shirt-
down the middle.
Does this shirt say Airwan?
Okay, that's hard.
Maybe it's the Brewers.
Maybe you know what? Maybe you're right.
No, he's
Is
not
this
fucking
free?
right.
I saw one of these
we'll
that
try
was
it.
it was like shaking when he would catch it. It was like kind of violent feeling.
We will try.
I
that.
can't. Both my double shoulder rock climbing injury. I can't pitch, but I can hit.
You know what I think will
so
happen when we
fast.
do this? You wouldn't make it to 100.
Yeah, the fatigue is.
You'd
Yeah.
make-
In my
you-
head, I'm imagining a version of myself that resets every time.
What actually would happen is you'd make contact once.
I think
it would hurt so
also-
bad because you're not used to holding it, and then you'd have like bruises here.
Did you ever play baseball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baseball. Zipper, can you look
my
up
most hated sport by far.
pitcher that pitches really slow?
It is one of the worst sports.
No, I won't stand for that.
I went to. I went to.
It's just fire.
Dude,
Baseball's
no,
lovely.
it's
baseball is
not,
garbage.
dude.
No,
But
you
I went
guys
to-
cannot say it's
This
garbage.
is a 12-year-old
Baseball's a
take.
bad
This is a
sport.
12-year-old
take.
yes.
And you like
You
catch
can
them
say you
on
don't
hot
like
dogs.
it, but you
It's
cannot say it's
slow, low
It's
pace.
not even slow anymore. It's literally faster than
It's
football.
faster than it used to be.
It's faster than
Have you
football.
heard anyone talk about liking
Football?
baseball?
Football.
I love baseball
Yes.
games. We
American
go-
football?
Yes.
You've named a worse sport than baseball.
Wait, you think football sucks too?
I think American football is terrible.
What do you like?
You just trash it.
Basketball, soccer.
You don't watch soccer.
Bro, the way
I
people
watch it more
feel-
than football and
What was the
baseball.
last soccer game you seen?
I don't know, like a week ago, like highlights, more than I've watched of baseball games.
You're so.
I can't. When people say they hate baseball, but then talk about soccer being exciting, I'm like, what do you mean?
The pace just keeps
I
going.
love soccer.
It was a
by the way.
riveting
match. 0-0
Look, okay,
after
this,
90
this
minutes.
guy, his name is J.R. Riddle. He like tosses it. It's really fucking funny. This is us at the mound.
Why do you know this?
I watched a lot of John Boy back in the day.
Hey, look at the Angels getting 10.
I think this is an
There we go.
intentional walk, but he'll actually throw real pitches for this. Yeah, dude, and you just have to it's like a mind game. It's cheese. Okay, that was 72, kind of quick.
72 ain't even that fast.
I
for
know.
Majors,
That's
too.
his fastball.
Really?
Yeah, check it
I don't
out.
understand. Does he suck or is it just like crazy?
He's in the pros, bro.
Oh, he hits it.
But you got
and
it out,
that's
see?
first base. Sorry, bitch.
Is the idea that it's really difficult to hit that hard?
It's cheese. Yeah.
He's
just
definitely
corny.
like a relief pitcher, right? Like there's no way this is their guy.
I don't know how it
Well, they're
exactly
down
it
3 to
works.
10.
yeah,
so.
sure. It doesn't matter.
He's just coming in.
Dude, you have to be like 7 feet tall to hit that
Look,
with like your full
they're
strength.
popping off for him. Oh, that's so funny.
No, you know what's great about baseball games is
Yeah, pretzels, maybe hot dogs, nacho cheese, maybe Diet Coke.
This is the same.
Is it
this
the
is
consumption?
This is
Maybe
what
sitting
happens.
up really
This
high
is
in the
what happens.
stands,
This
not
is the
paying attention.
conversation with almost every person I've talked to that goes. It's like baseball. Baseball is not a very exciting sport. It's like I like. And then you tell someone that, and they're like, "No, the game isn't. Going to the game isn't about that.
No, it's
about
$200 to have a
it's
beer
about
with your friends.
hanging out and eating
Tickets
the
are
food."
not that
And I'm
expensive.
like,
You
okay,
can
so
get it
it's
for
the
like
sport
$8.
is bad. You're not watching the sport.
tickets are
No.
$10 for the
The
cheapest tickets.
only
for
reason I would
games.
say baseball's bad is because 162 games and no one gives a
Yeah.
fuck for that much.
Yeah, real.
But when playoff baseball comes, I think it's the best playoffs.
It doesn't mean
Because everything becomes important. Every out, every strike,
Agreed.
every double play,
Okay.
everything.
You can say that about the playoffs of any
Yes,
sport.
I think this is true for every sport.
and I love baseball in my heart, but I'm not watching the first few
I'm not
months.
saying baseball can't be exciting. I think there's moments in any sport where you can find something compelling, like the
Two people eating Skittles can be exciting if there's stakes.
The baseball. What's the baseball World Cup called?
World Series.
What,
The
is
World
it?
Series?
No, not the World Series. The World Cup, like the national teams event.
We didn't win, so I don't care.
Okay. Well,
Look, guys, I'm gonna level with you. I have a Helix Sleep mattress because they sent me one.
Yeah.
I'm getting goated sleep. I used to have neck problems, and I don't anymore. They're gone.
He looks hotter than he's ever looked, and it's all because of Helix Sleep.
And it's
guys.
because I get my beauty sleep.
You
know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're saying right now in front of me and Jesus Christ, who is our God and our Lord, who protects us and also
probably fine.
punishes us, that Helix Sleep makes you more beautiful.
It makes you more beautiful.
It does, and you have a 100-night free trial to find out for yourself how beautiful you can be.
you know what Nick's not telling you? He let me borrow his body wash a few days ago, and he hasn't asked for it back. And it's been like a week. So
Interesting.
his sweaty, gross body is ruining his lovely Helix Sleep
It's
mattress.
currently in my shower because I took it back. Just saying.
So wait, your body is ruining your mattress, which is not Helix Sleep. That's also why you look terrible, and that's also why you have nightmares.
Aiden currently does not have body wash.
I look great.
Just saying.
So you're missing out on 20 unique
He's doing the
mattresses.
scare in the hose position.
and I'm getting
Oh my
5 hours of sleep a night on my nice generic
They got a
mattress.
bunch
Why
of
does it?
mattresses. Mattress for kids, the Helix Plus for big and tall, the award-winning Luxe and Elite. Did you get the big and tall one? Of course you fucking didn't.
Get destroyed. Yeah, you take the sleep quiz. Aiden took it. He failed it, which is actually crazy because no one.
you failed the
It's actually
quiz?
impossible to fail, but somehow the website
Yeah.
said he did.
It went,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said no Aidens allowed. So
Yeah.
if you're named Aiden, you actually can't buy this
I like that
product.
the bed has different zones for your spine because it keeps you aligned all night.
Wait, it has cooling features?
Wait.
Yeah, dude.
I hate sleeping on a hot mattress.
I know, dude. So if you want to get a Helix Sleep mattress, Helix is offering up to 25% off of all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. I have the 2 free pillows. They're nice. I like them.
Look at this guy, 2 pillow. Hey, call him the pillow guy.
Two pillows.
That's my pillow guy.
Like a rapper, maybe. Go to
You guys think my
helixsleep.com.
spine is straight?
Go to helixsleep.com/theyard. That's helixsleep.com/theyard. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. So with Helix, better sleep starts
They
now.
will really get rid of this deal forever and destroy all mattresses. Buy it.
And all human life on Earth.
And also, just beware, if you don't use a Helix Sleep mattress, your spine, like Aiden's, will look like it will look like a crowbar.
Yeah.
Oh.
You look
you
like
can
the
hear
letter
crack.
S.
It did crack pretty loud.
So to prevent this from happening, please utilize the deal. That's helixsleep.com/theyard.
Mango, how do you sleep?
Who's the last person you slept with?
Mike Trout.
Mike
against
Trout.
Ohtani.
Mike
It's Trout
Ohtani.
facing down Ohtani,
Ohtani,
right?
yeah.
And this moment, and it's the end of the game. Like that type of thing is exciting no matter what because the stakes are high.
What about
and there's
Ohtani's
a
grand
narrative to
slam
it.
too last week? He had a grand slam for 40-40.
Just because things can be cool. That's any
was
sport
great.
ever. You can pick a thing about the sport that is cool. That's
Yes,
what I'm
I
saying.
think baseball mechanically is a boring sport.
just haven't heard
that can
anything
have
from
exciting
soccer recently.
moments because
I haven't heard anything
I
from
just
big
think-
soccer.
Dude, you just made a tweet about that not being true. Your GOAT has 150K YouTube videos, like 150K views.
That's
oh,
Tom
dude,
Brady.
that's so embarrassing.
Tom Brady, your GOAT.
That's a
Wait,
different
yeah,
sport.
this is a different sport. I was talking about soccer, but
Cristiano's taking his shirt off. He's getting 20 mil a video.
This
more
is-
than speed. Hashtag more than
can you
speed.
pull this up real quick? This was embarrassing for American football.
I do like how the order of mogging goes Ronaldo, I show speed, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady and
Or
Ronaldo
Tom Brady.
made YouTube
Yeah, Tom
accounts
Brady's
the
out here.
same exact month.
He goes Ronaldo, I show speed, squeaks, Tom Brady down here.
Squeaks is bigger than Tom Brady. That's
I
crazy.
know, that's fucking funny.
Stands?
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
You know what baseball is better than? Cricket. Hate that sport.
Cricket is shit
Dude,
to watch.
cricket is
Oh my
so
god.
shit.
I, for one, love cricket to our
We
Indian
have too big of an
fan base.
Australian audience for that.
Cricket's like an AI sport that they just
No.
like the computer tried to make.
With sports, I just respect them all and move on.
Yeah, real.
I will never be like the sport
I
sucks.
think
That's crazy to say
somebody
that.
getting good at any sport that is that globally popular is admirable.
Pro
Like
pickleball
that-
is ass.
But I think when you're evaluating a sport as a spectator, as something that you sit down and watch, you can say things are boring
I think the
Oh
or
only
not.
sport I would say is ass is actually pickleball, yeah, because they have bullshit rules.
Dude,
I think
it
Aiden-
looks like a PTA meeting. Pro pickleball.
bad?
It's so lame.
Didn't they do that there was a big pro pickleball exhibition that happened where they just had a pro tennis player show up and he was playing against 2 of the best pickleball players in
cook
the
him?
world and he just cooked them. He's just a
he like that shit. He like that shit.
No, I don't like that.
You like that.
Dude, that'd be like if some Counter-Strike player came to Melee and just cooked me. I'd be like,
It'd be like a Counter-Strike player
That would
going to
feel
Valorant
bad.
and cooking.
it's like
it would just
yeah,
feel
yeah.
bad. It's like, oh, they're
would.
just better. They just don't even care about our game.
I think baseball, I agree with Aiden in a lot of ways. I grew up watching baseball a lot because my dad bet sports, right? So I just have to sit and watch it. And I think it's boring to watch, but he loved the Cubs. Even like I think baseball was invented at a time, like a lot of sports, when we just didn't have like Nintendo.
Yep.
And it was like simply hitting the stick with ball and then running. It was like enough.
And naming a group of 20 people who do it.
yeah. And they're all racist.
In,
Yep.
in a similar way, baseball was the sport that was the only one that my family watched. It was always on. I played it for the first, from kindergarten through 6th grade. Like it's an opinion of like, I was in it. I watched it all the time and I hate it.
You know what? I think the biggest problem with baseball as like a peripheral fan who watched a lot of John Boy was that there are like these unspoken like etiquette rules that really fuck with the game and that make it really cringe. Like there was a guy, I think it was Kike Hernandez, who was like, he swung and hit a fucking home run when they were up like 11 runs.
He got mad.
And everyone got mad. And the other team was like, you're not supposed to do that. Because mercy rule is a thing in baseball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
use that in
like
Little
punish.
League. That's why.
And then that guy will get like punished
That
on
guy
the
got
next
touched
pitch.
too. And then they'll hit him with a ball.
They'll hit him with the
They'll
ball.
literally
They'll-
hit
they'll
him with
hang
the
him
ball.
with a
and
90
just-
miles
Say
an
this
hour
like it's
ball.
bad. That's cool.
It's not that cool because it's so passive aggressive and catty.
I agree.
Charge the mound. If you're mad at him, charge the fucking mound.
But I'm a fan of him for hitting that home run and breaking the rule. I think that's beast.
That
There
is
is-
beast. But you know what's not beast is them being like, I'm gonna hit you now with a ball.
I think that's funny. I'm not with them doing it, but like the
Look.
fact that we're talking about that is
it
interesting.
is funny, but it's also pathetic.
I got 2 rules to fix baseball. Ready?
Okay.
Bring back juice.
Okay.
I want everyone
agrees
juice.
with that, yeah.
And then,
Globally, if you ask anybody,
I want
they
the
will
same fighting rules as hockey.
They can just throw down.
They can charge him
Anyone
out.
can throw down.
And
And you have to let
in
them
the
go.
box,
You let
that's
them go.
it.
Yeah, that's it. 2 minutes in the box, you're back in.
I think it should be a lot of one time, maybe.
Won a game.
One-time charge.
Wait, power plays in baseball? That'd be kind of sick.
Every batter is armored.
They're armored with bats that have blades underneath.
Yeah. Every baseman has more dexterity weapons.
And Bowser's there, and Dry Bones, and there's trick shots.
We're thinking.
Wait, and like if Monty Ball catches the ball, he's really fast.
It's like the snitch. It's done. If Monty Mole catches
If
it,
Monty
you're
Mole
over.
catches it,
He spawns randomly in the outfield.
In the actual Mario baseball game, you wanted Monty Mole as your like infielder because anytime he gets the ball in his hand, he speeds up. So it's faster to catch the ball and run and tag somebody than it is to throw it to your teammate.
That's crazy.
Look, I don't want to cook baseball too hard. I had fun at the game.
I will say,
But I did not pay attention to
you
the game.
saying that you grew up with it and don't like it, then I respect your take. Because I hate people who don't play it or watch and just say it
I
sucks.
played the sport.
So you played it, you don't like it. I got nothing to say to you.
In that vein,
That's fine.
Did grow up playing cricket. I'll give you that.
So
maybe
you played
I
it,
need
you don't
to-
like it.
Maybe
Okay.
I need to give cricket some time.
I tried basically every sport growing up. I played basketball, soccer, baseball. One more thing I can't remember, but baseball was the only one where I did it, and I was like, "Mom, I don't want to do this anymore. This is fucking boring."
That was the one.
That was the only one. I did everything for multiple seasons except for baseball. I just immediately quit.
I feel like maybe my hot take after shitting on baseball so much is I actually love watching golf if it's on.
Really?
Yeah,
golf's great.
Okay, you're
Golf,
complicated.
the big golf tournaments, because I think it's just because they can cut between the guys, so you're always watching something happen. Like like spectating a golf tournament live seems like a nightmare, but watching a golf tournament and like watching I think I just liked seeing a list of players with numbers next to their names and tracking the
data,
tournament over the weekend,
lists,
the data
lines.
and the
T.O. in
sheets.
you. You just like seeing the numbers.
And I was like, that was like my favorite part of Mario Golf too. Like I'd get to the end of the tournament and I'd scroll through the pages of players.
Look at all the math.
And I'd be like, oh, Pianta was like 3 over par. Like,
That's what did it for you.
I do like
that was
the story being like, what was Koopa having a bad day?
that's
or,
because Koopa and Paratroopa was like 5 under today.
yeah, Paratrooper's 500. Is this a fluke or is he on the come up? Yeah, I actually get that. I think
You're a data guy. You're a data guy.
I'm a
so you
data
get
guy.
me.
Like I get it. Oh yeah, do you know baseball is huge in Cuba?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It's big in all of.
The Dominican.
Dominican Republic is massive.
Central
But
South America.
there's like it's kind of like we beat communism if you think about it.
Speak to that.
Because Cuba is a classically communist country
Sure.
that we tried over and over to convert
Right.
and not have missiles in there and stuff.
How about
Right.
Cuba stank?
Cuba stank.
I'm not a.
And then guess what we did? We infiltrated their culture and made the one shit American sport their fucking favorite. Think about that.
You know
Thanks,
what?
CIA.
But then in the same way, communism won because we lose to China in weightlifting, and that when I found that out, I was like, damn.
They're not communists.
I thought that was our thing.
I know it says it, but they're like
Yeah.
white communists.
but so they are communists.
Wait, what is communism?
It's a great question,
Whoa,
Mango.
whoa, whoa, Mango.
Teaching Mango about communism.
Do you
It's
think
a
if you're
thumbnail.
into politics, you'd be the goat of it?
I don't know. I think politics is so anti-me.
You're so humble.
I am humble.
You're so humble now.
I will say I've been more cocky than I should be, but because I haven't lost anything in months, and everyone just tells me how great I look all the time.
yeah.
So I need to lose Egg Dog. I cannot win again.
If you win Egg Dog over Zane, you're number one right now.
Wow. And
Yeah.
that'd be bad for me.
Can you explain why people are losing to Donkey Kong?
Because they're shit.
Yeah.
That's
We
it.
can get Josh Man here. I can make fun of him
He's
for
here.
10 minutes.
We should make him sit here while we all braid him.
No,
I think
I don't want to. I don't want to.
just-
Don't parade my player.
Just a quick, without getting too nerdy, I think the last 2 years, everybody spent their time playing, like learning how to like scrap and CC stuff. So in Melee, you get hit, you can like hold down and you can like take the hit. And everyone just got really good at like getting hit and turning it into a combo. So it's like, I hit Lud, but then he beats my ass.
Like
Yeah.
a reversal.
It doesn't make sense, but it's like everyone got good at that. So everyone forgot how to hit people. So when you watch people play Donkey Kong, they
Oh
just
my
don't know how to hit
God.
them. And they're just like, I need you to hit me. But Donkey Kong's like, I'm not going to hit you. I'm just going to grab you. And then it's just like,
And then, as Miles says, he has the up, and he can just.
Is that
one
the same
shot.
issue with Marth then?
what do you mean?
Doesn't Marth also just grab?
Yeah, but I can still nair at Zane. He can CC it like a god and then fuck me. So it's
I
like,
think also like a lot of foxes know the Marth follow-ups, like the
People are just lost
the
in
edge guard is
DK.
flow charted, like that kind of stuff. But like with DK, the way everyone's playing it, it's almost like ice climbers. Like you can't really give ice climbers too much time to get a read on you because then you get handoffed or you get down smashed and you're dead. And Donkey Kong, I feel like everyone's like running, trying to camp, and then when they finally get their hit, they don't know what Donkey Kong does. So they don't get a combo or follow up. They don't know where to throw, so they don't
Everyone's
get
just so
any throws.
flowcharty.
Well,
that they don't know how to flowchart DK.
Exactly.
And
That's what I was wondering, because I feel like Donkey Kong isn't a matchup that you're grinding at home. Like you're
I'm
not
never
playing
playing as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you're not playing exactly. So that's what I'm wondering is like, compared to all these other people, is there some like general sense of the game that you think is carrying you there that they just like don't have?
Remember back when Mango was losing, just running at people?
Yeah.
That's when it comes in handy against Donkey Kong. I'm like, I know how to run at people. Your character's not good. Good luck.
This is why you didn't win for 15 years.
Is to beat any DK who ever does
Do you
it.
feel like you don't need to know that much about, like if I ask you questions about Donkey Kong right now, do you not know the answers? Do you not know what you do?
That's the Mango though. He's like, how do I beat Koda? You just gotta know what he wants to do.
The Mango's also knowing the answer but not saying it.
No, he can't do anything. So what happens when somebody can't do anything?
He can do stuff.
he
Junebug
can-
got third.
He can tie a tie.
Junebug got third.
He can shield grab and
Can't
hit
tie.
a corny up B out of shield. Wow.
I like how it's corny.
That is actually all he can do.
Yeah, it's not that complicated. Like, what, he's gonna run at me, and if he turns around, what's he gonna do?
Like you should never get hit by back air.
You see it coming. It's so orchestrated.
Especially if you're Falcon because he turns him around.
Yeah.
I did get force talked by Quang though, so who knows?
Were you watching the VOD or see the match at Star League, the one of J-Mook versus Quang?
Wait, shat on him?
Yeah.
was bad.
It's a 5.5.
That changed your life, huh?
It's a 5.5 minute set between J-Mook and Quang. 3 games of melee.
Nothing to do.
And Quang takes a 1 stock.
That's
and it changed my
crazy,
life. I was like, I don't think this guy is good. Like, not Quang. I do not think Donkey Kong is good.
Yeah. This
He's
guy
not.
being the ape
He's
wearing
not.
tie.
They decided that shit years ago.
Yeah.
That DK's not good.
But then it started to change.
I hate that I've had to talk about DK for like a month now.
right?
I am so over talking about DK.
What's the best character? I might know the answer, but what's the best character that you've like basically haven't like never lost to? Like you haven't lost to Samus since like fucking
Samus,
8.
I had it for Falcon, and then I lost to Wizzy Online, and then none.
I remember that.
Were they both
You also
online?
threw to Johnny with Marth.
Well, I had to. We don't have to go into that.
You lost a none online once and then a real set, right?
Yeah.
You said, ooh.
So it's Samus.
Some people
Samus.
will.
Well, real asterisk, I don't know, whatever you want to say. I mean, in person.
How many hours do you think you have in Melee?
You know, so people ask me that, and they're like, you have 20, 30,000 hours. I'm like, probably not, because I think people don't realize that, like, from 2008 to before Slippy, you had to drive to someone's house, and then there was probably 3 or 4 people, so you did a lot of rotations. You didn't play the whole time.
Oh, right.
Melee was more like a social thing where you hung out, and then Melee was like, you didn't grind 10 hours of Melee a day because you couldn't. And I don't want to sit next to Lud and just quietly play him for 10 hours. Like, it's not like
It'd be fun.
after an hour or two, then we're like, yeah, let's have a beer. Like, but online, we're just like, fuck it, let's play 5. I'll play Zane for 6 hours, but like,
And those are 6 real hours.
oh, you're
of
just sitting there.
real
No one's
playing.
talking. Like, back in the day, it's like we playing, and like after an hour, we play like an hour is sweaty, and then, you know, we crack open a beer. Now we're like having fun and playing.
Yeah.
So I think before, that's why I say Melee didn't really exist until we got Slippy. I think everything prior to that is a joke and just shitty. And everyone's going to think I'm making fun of people. But if you look at the quality of play and then after,
It's different.
It's crazy.
even
It's
watch
way
Big
different.
House 9, that's me and Zane. That's a heater set. We're so fucking trash.
You think there's that big of a difference between Big House 9 and now?
You know, I think ideas.
100%, bro.
I don't think ideas have gotten that much better. I think consistency.
It's all
of
consistency
tech is like
and-
way different now.
Yeah.
There is on one of the Dreamland games in that set, Josh says this is the greatest nair ever performed by a human being, and it's you, Falco nairing into Zane, him shield grabbing and him missing the shield grab. Josh talks about he can tell you like the microsecond that it occurs.
You can draw it on a fucking map.
He can, and it's really interesting to think about. Like Josh is one of the grinder era like
You guys a dweeb.
good player. He's a dweeb.
He's a very dweeb.
dead ass a dweeb. He'll sit and he'll just practice for 10 hours and he'll play for 10 hours but he'll still go back to what you consider a bad Melee era and be like, that was the greatest.
Well, the
nair.
thing is, in every era, you can go back 2010, and there'll be like one little thing of gold where it's like, that's fucking good. I'm like, that holds up.
My
Like,
Falco is the same as Pew Pew's 2009 Falco. I'm not kidding. And that is a compliment to me because that shit cooks. I'm not. He looks so clean. Maybe he had like a special controller in 2009.
You know what?
You had to follow back then.
Go look. Go fucking.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for
Pew's
sure.
Falco.
First thing I'll do after
We're all
this.
gonna look together.
He must have had a
We're gonna
special controller to be able to play like me.
Well, me now? Shit.
Aiden was watching me play some golden melee last night.
Yeah.
You're cooking?
I was doing some insane shit
some
last night.
fucked up shit to somebody with his Ness. I'm watching.
That's not what I meant when I said that, by the way.
Groaning.
I was watching him play Falco, and then he busts out the Ness for one game against this guy he just played with his Falco, and he wins solidly with Falco. I think it ends up being like a 2-stock, and he switches to Ness and then beats him worse. And I was like,
wasn't ready.
You did a double, dude. You did like a double up air, like regrab, chain grab thing that I didn't know you could do. I was like, oh, it's okay. He's just got it like that.
Fucking go, dude.
What do you think about? I think it's really interesting that in 2024, that tournament numbers this year, like the number of entrants is going up. Like all the tournaments this year are pretty big, and the game has been around for a super, super long time, and the viewership isn't necessarily going up anymore. And I was wondering, just like, why do you think that is? What do you think about that?
Well, first things with the viewership, people will be like, wow, Melee's dying. I'm like, bro, we got 30K views on a 25-year-old game. Like, I hate when people dwell on it. I'm like, even if we had 15K, I'd be like, 15K viewers, bro? Like, that's people, everyone watching it loves Melee. But we still get like 30, 40 with the reshoot. Like, we're doing
With
like
the big stuff, yeah.
Like, I never get when people complain. I'm like, those are good numbers, bro. Like, our game is fucking old. We have no support. Like, that's amazing. So I hate when people complain about that. And I think numbers go up ultimately because I think most games suck. And I think if you're a gamer, you will gravitate towards Melee. And it's just like the gamers will always come to game. Just because the game itself, the product itself is amazing.
It holds a slot that I think one other game has as well, which is a game that has remained unchanged for the most part for 20 years. The other one's Brood War.
It is crazy that it hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
Because I went to even League, and it's so different.
The map's different now, which was kind of recent.
so different, bro.
But yeah, like League changed the map. Like Dota expanded their map like 25%. Like
Valorant changes every fucking month.
We've been talking about changing maps.
I feel
change
like
that shit.
my theory is like on the viewership decrease, I imagine it's like the narrative, the surrounding narrative interest in Melee is kind of dying off without like a documentary like or a thing that gives most people an understanding. So many people, when you used to like from like 2014 to like 2020, you'd ask like, you'd say something about Melee, like, oh, I know about that. I've never played in tournaments, but I know those guys. I think I know Mango and blah, blah, blah. I think those people are kind of like, there's less of them now.
I think
they'll naturally taper
there was
off.
a post on the Reddit, and I've thought a lot about this, is how the people who got in during the Doc era and their level of involvement is like, you had this Five Gods narrative, but then because so many people were watching and getting into it at the same time, it was new, it was interesting, and they also became interested in the cast of characters, the players below that tier, like the Dewans and the S2Js and the West Ballses that had like these explosions of followers.
Feels like you're in on a bunch of secrets.
And it's funny because I think the game at itself, like the skill level is higher than ever. The competition is better than ever. But there isn't that new wave of people coming in that are like hungry for like little tidbits of new information and players to latch onto. So like, respectfully, someone like Salt right now is like better than Dewan has ever been, right? But Dewan is a very recognized figure within the spectrum of Melee.
The problem with that is because we lost Summit.
I think that's part of it. Like there's an event.
That was our showcasing of people.
There is an event that showcases people and showcases personality, and there's something absent there. But even the last couple summits, right? The viewership of those, excluding 11, which was like this return post-COVID.
That's right.
Which, that's right. And whoever won that, whoever provided the end of that tournament. but that event aside, I think there's this general. I think it's really, really hard to keep bringing new people into something like this that are freshening. Like that's the churn of viewership for this thing.
Yeah, but I think that's not a problem. I think if we even lost 100 viewers every day, and then in the end we're just down with 800 diehards, I love that.
I think we'll settle down to something. The thing that I actually compare it to in my head that I think is, rather than like other competitive games, is Super Mario 64, which is like found its nice niche within gaming where it's like very well respected. The speedrunning community has actually grown. The number of runners and the people who run the game aren't people who played it as kids or grew up with it. They like find this cool niche thing and just decide to get into it. And I think Melee is settling into like that bubble rather than like turning into this mainstream esport. It's like there will actually be kids 5 years from now that find Melee through like a niche YouTube video, get into it and get really good at it. And I think I'm actually really happy with
Looks
that.
like the fucking goat of SM64 right now, Green Suiji.
Have you seen
younger.
his 16 star?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the most, it's like beautiful. It's like art.
But he's younger than the game.
I
like,
know.
By a long shot.
By a long shot.
Yeah.
He's like 16 now or something.
I was kind of like the end of my point was like the coverage of Melee is very similar to like that of like a speedrunning community. Like the way we like the type of media surrounding the game, the type of YouTube videos that get posted, they're all like in-depth analysis on small mechanics that people find interesting. Like,
Nah, bro, it's the Moki challenge.
Dude, Moki's popping off lately.
Yeah.
My God, is he gonna get it done?
Dude, Axe died at 98 last night.
Axe did 9.
No way.
And Moki was in my channel because
Lose it to Logos.
Yeah, lost the logo.
No,
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Wait, that makes sense because he played OKP a bunch.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's
cooked him
brutal.
too.
How long is Moki gonna take?
well, ending every day.
So for anyone watching, basically every day he goes live at 5 p.m. Eastern. He tries to win 100 games of Slippy in a row and 100 Melee games in a row.
Unranked, so it's just anyone. You can Q snipe him if you want.
And he gets Q sniped by like Hungry Bucks. He gets Q sniped by like
all the good
Moth.
players Q snipe him.
Dude, I will say, here's my big asterisk on this fucking challenge. It is clearly so much harder to do it on the East Coast.
Oh, no, it's a joke on the West
It's
Coast.
like
Yeah,
West
right?
Coast. If somebody on the West Coast does it first, it has a huge
He also does
asterisk
it
on
at
it.
a tough time slot.
Yeah, he'll play like
he does it at
Zane
prime
into
time.
Krudo,
He's doing it.
into
He's doing it.
Lodge,
It's
into
the Titan time.
Christ.
Because
We
if
were
you-
watching it live in the office yesterday, and we were crowded around like the TV, which was Josh's monitor, and it's me, Panda, SFOP, Christian, and Josh, and we're watching Moki's like barely clutching games, stomps on people, and he cues into Moth. He's like at 45, and we're like, it's Moth, FD, Ice Climbers. We're like, this might be where it ends, and it did.
No way.
But he has like, dude, he's the most viewed in the category. Like he has like 12,
like, yeah.
1300
crushes
viewers.
it. Oh,
holy
yeah.
shit.
I love that.
Dude, I think his record's 50, so he's
No,
made
he
it
had
halfway.
one day. He had 73 on like day like 5.
Really?
Day 5 or
Oh,
4.
shit.
Yeah.
Do you think that the bump in competitors is just all the people who found the game through Slippy are like confident enough to try their skill out now? Like
I think it's a mix. I think this is anecdotal evidence, but I think there's like three main things. It's those people, the people who got into it during Slippy, who finally want to try it out and like want to find an in-person community. I think it's
I got a deadlift.
a huge portion of people who. There are people who got into this game during college, which was like the era that we came up in, where collegiate Melee was like the force for every region. Like tournaments were at colleges all the time. Clubs were the bases of things. Melee games like got a ton of people into it.
yeah, I did Melee games.
Those people have left the game or stopped playing. A lot of people were like, maybe you went 1 and 2 at your college tournaments and you just like fell out of it. Now you're an adult with a job and like life, and you don't have college social life anymore. You're not as young, and you're like, oh, what was that thing I was into in college? I can go back and like get involved in this in-person event. There's a lot of like people in their late 20s, early 30s that I see at tournaments now.
I see
like
people
those
that I was like 15. This motherfucker's still here. He's like, yeah. He's like, I just got back in.
come back around. Because I
Good
think
to see you, man.
I think when you're getting into that section of your adult life, right? There aren't a lot of community and like spaces to just meet friends in. It's like, oh, I can go back and do that thing.
It makes me feel good seeing those people.
Dude, I've been like a lot of like my friends who like never had Melee. They'll talk about like problems when you like get into like your late 20s and stuff of like community and stuff. And I've realized like looking back, I'm like, I've never had any of these issues because I've just always had Melees. I've always had like this enormous like group of like not friends, but like people that I could
Buddies you
activate
can
as
see.
friends at any point. Like if I go to a different state, I've like 30 people I could go hang out with.
You have like friend sleeper cells everywhere because of all of the people you've been through this game.
Dude,
And
even without Melee, he would have been a crypto guy. And that would have been his network.
I would have gone to Respawn with your crypto friends. See the
Dude,
crypto
that would have been your
friends.
network.
My 19-year-old Diesel
You're
Derek crypto
Yes,
equivalent.
sir. You without gaming is just this like warped, like hideous monster of yourself.
The last thing to self-indulge a bit is I think there are yard kids that are going out to tournaments. Anecdotally,
Oh, I've
and
met so fucking many of them.
personally, I would like, I have a bias.
Dude,
Like they'd come up to me and say something, but through other people, hearing it through other people, how many people have come to tournaments because of the yard feels really good.
There's gonna be a yard era, and then the new Zane is the yard kid.
Oh, dude, a yard kid would be
Mango's
so
going up
funny.
against a fucking 19-year-old yard
My
kid.
deal
I'm cooking
is
that kid.
if anyone who finds Melee through the yard beats Zane, you are sponsored by us.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
You will become a sponsored player
If your
of our
Zane
show.
number is 1,
Yeah.
welcome to the team. Sponsored.
Welcome
We'll
to-
also accept Mango.
If you beat
if
Mango,
he's-
no. If you beat Mango,
You actually, you'll never get small. You'll be excommunicado.
you'll excommunicado.
If you beat Mango and you play a Spacey, it counts. But any other character, I don't give a shit about.
There's this kid. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say at the Valorant event we did,
Oh yeah.
I saw a few signs and it was just like Ludwig, the greatest puff of all time, and I was just like, and I'm just reading it, I was just like,
Clenched
So many
fist.
people who watch me got no clue. They think I'm one of the
I
best.
know,
I know.
I was so offended.
God
I was
bless.
just like,
God bless. And back in my day, I was. Back in my
one of those
lot of
like
top
one of
eights.
those drama YouTubers made a video about me. It's like 2 years ago, just like telling me I'm like a soy cuck and shit. And I'm like, all right, whatever. But one of the things I took extreme issue with was that they said that I am associated with Ludwig, who was a top 100 puff.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold the fucking phone.
that's what did it.
Say what you will about my character.
beat. Who'd I beat?
Who'd he beat? I
You
don't know.
beat Challenge Mario.
Beat
That's it.
I beat Miles, Don B.
You did
I
beat
beat
Don B.
Slime,
Dude,
chilling dude.
I can't. Dude, your set with Miles.
You beat Miles in tournament?
Yes, sir.
Dude, you want to know how it ended? I think I maybe have already told you this, but
Aiden?
it was the hypest ending of a set I've seen in a long
You
time.
haven't beat me in tournament.
It was bigger Balk. It was the weekend I met Ludwig, and it's game 3 last stock. Ludwig's at 85%. Miles is at like 5%. It's over for Puff. Pokemon Stadium. He gets grabbed. Up thrown. Miles goes up, hits the up air. Ludwig just spams rest, hits the rest.
You rested him?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And then he dies he
he
dies
does
of first hit of up air and then just gets exploded off the screen. Wasn't ready for the DI.
Yeah, beast mode.
Did you pop off?
No, he went
Yeah,
Stone Cold.
That's a lot of
For the audio listeners, Stone Cold face fist bump. And Miles does this. He looks back at me. He goes, oh. And I'm like turning away in slow motion. I'm
That's
like,
probably
no.
one of the saddest I've ever seen Miles too. Yeah, after that, you couldn't approach him. Like he was really
he
bummed.
saw your ball sack 24 hours earlier.
Yeah, 100%. And that night, to be clear.
And but
There's a bookend to that.
You don't know about the after your homie loses, you just
You
do
get
not-
away. Yeah, no eye contact.
Yeah.
You disperse.
Your homie, you kind of like let's say Slime just lost and he's walking. I'll be like, and like there's a moment where like you'll make eye contact and then
You have to judge.
you base and then because sometimes people just want to fucking vent after they lose.
Yeah.
So I'll look. I'll be like,
Yeah,
and then you'll either come and be like, dude, what the, and then you just let it all out.
Yeah.
And if you keep walking, I'll keep walking.
I
Too.
wanted to fucking RKO Yan at Genesis. I was so mad, dude, because I was playing Scott, who I play every year, and he's beaten me every fucking Genesis, and it was really close. And then there's just like 20 people behind me
Yeah.
because it's like
We
this
were
fucking-
gathered around this year.
gather round event, and everyone's being very respectful because at the end of the day, everyone's friends with me and everyone's friends with Scott, right? It's just like whatever, and they know I'm a bitch, and so I get mad about stuff. But Yan is the only person. Scott would do like some thing in the game, and Yan would be like. And I'm right behind him. Oh my god. I was so mad.
He's feeling himself.
I lose the game. Everyone, like you said, they scatter like the
We
fucking
did.
emo.
It was like,
Like rats on a ship.
Like you left a shit on your neighbor's fucking door.
And everyone's
like, dude, you know when the birds, like, when the birds leave in a natural disaster movie before it actually comes? It's like, dude, I was watching I'm like most of the way through the last stock, and I'm already walking away
Yeah,
from
you
the
know.
setup.
I think everyone who's competed knows, like, when you're watching your homie play, you're just, even, because I think if you compete, you know when someone's, like, playing like shit or, like, they get hit by some corny thing. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, last talks happen, you're like, please win. The second they die,
Yeah, get
you're
out.
getting the fuck
Get out of there.
'Cause, dude, it sucks to see your homie like that.
What'd you say?
well, it's both of us, right? So it's like, it's kind of interesting. It's like, you go up to Scott, and you quietly say, nice, man. And you go up to me, you go, it was close.
What
And
a
in your head, you
tragedy.
don't believe
What a
it.
tragedy that struck
Yeah,
us.
but I go up to Yan, and he's the only person because everyone's kind of gathered around in a circle now. There's been some time, and I just go up to Yan and I go right into his ear and I go, "Ah!" Oh God, he did not like that.
I wouldn't have liked that.
Is that how you let it out?
That's how I let it out. Pissing me off.
Are you a
Burger
Rivals
Yan.
2 believer?
You don't want to hear my take on Rivals 2.
No, I'd hear your take.
I think it's shit.
You think it's all around shit?
Why do you think
No,
it's
I
shit?
think it's like 80% good.
Okay, that's not shit.
number.
But the difference, the
What a
last
high
20
number.
is what matters.
What's the 20?
The 20, so without getting too nerdy, like I think Rivals is fucking great. I want it to do well.
You've played a lot of platform fighters too. You're a bit of a connoisseur.
I've played I've like beta tested ones. Like I can kind of tell what's good and what's bad. And the problem with Rivals is the shield. The shield is so poorly fucking done. So all that happens, without getting too nerdy, because I've done this rant like 20 times, is like, if I run, the thing is, the game, I didn't think this would ever be a problem. It's too responsive. So I get to say, everyone gets to be Zane.
Damn, my bitch fucks too good.
Everyone gets to be
You're coming too
Zane
fast.
without the talent.
Wait, explain that.
Because like if I run at you, since the game is so responsive, even if you have shit reactions, you can just left stick. Because and the second I'm in the air, since there's no shield pokes, no nothing, all you have to do is shield, and I'm losing.
So you think the shield is too strong?
I don't get having shield and parry. I think if you got rid of shield in this build, I think it'd be a sick game. Because the
That's
thing
so
is,
funny because that's Rivals 1.
yeah, Rivals
Doesn't
1's
have
great.
It doesn't have shield.
But it's like, I don't understand having shield and parry, and the fact that it's so
I
responsive.
like that change, actually. It'd be really hard to get used to as a melee player, but I think
No shield?
only parry and no
Yeah,
shield
it'd be
would
sick.
be really
think,
good.
I think they should go more to their roots. Like, they're doing the shield to, like, cater. But it's like, you guys are the no shield game. Like, that's your thing, and you guys parry. Like, I like that was their identity. So I think the problem is when, like, when I play people, like, I always say I'm going to play Rivals until someone makes me mad. And I play someone who tries hard, and it's just dash chance. I jump at them, they shield. And then there's no hit stun. So if I hear your shield, and I'm not spaced, you get a free punish. Instantly, it's not very hard. And it's just it's rock, paper, no scissors. and I think that gets boring very fast. That's why I play a try hard. I'm like, I don't want to play this game. I never want to play this game.
So you get mad at the interaction with just people sitting and shielding because it doesn't allow you to go all
Because there's
in?
no reason to approach. Because why would I aerial?
And you
grab
want,
not a
and you
mix-up?
want to be promoted to
All you
approach.
do is grab. So in the end, when me and Zane played a sweaty for 10 subs, all we did was dash dance, and I just dash dance, and then I grabbed.
Isn't the game built off of grab not leading to too many like crazy true combos? Like, isn't like or
But
like
you
there's
get,
no,
like,
there's
two or
no
three-
chain grabbing and
But the thing is, none of your stray hits really lead to anything. So it's like grabs get you like 2 to 3 pieces.
okay.
And even I watched Grand Finals of Smash Con. I was like, maybe I'm just playing the game wrong before I super judge. I watched Grand Finals like, this shit sucks. This guy's just floating, run up grab, run up grab, run up grab, dash dance grab. Because there's no point in aerialing because shielding is so strong. So because shielding is so strong, what do you do to beat it? You have to spam grab. Because the only thing that beats the best option is one thing. Normally you'd fuck up the shield, hit it, break it, but it just doesn't break. You can't poke it.
Dude, last time I played, my shield broke.
That's embarrassing.
In Rivals?
That's embarrassing.
I think it's interesting because the shield in the game captures people like me who I like Rivals a lot because it has this melee, this like very central melee mechanic, which is a big round thing on your body.
I think it's intentional.
When you press the R button, and I like that because I remember playing Rivals 1. I didn't like it because like
It's weird.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's too
like
weird for me to not have.
there's a
I
cross
like
section.
it.
Yeah.
But I can
I
understand
actually
it's too
don't
OP.
care about shield for fighting, but I love shield for movement. I
Yeah,
think
you just stop,
I think
like-
the ability to instantly stop and turn around with
Shield
a
drop's
shield
cool,
is
like,
so good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So really, your beef is that if shield was weaker,
I
it
think
just is too strong.
So
you
my
know?
2 fixes are, I think if you got rid of shield with the current build, it would make it so I can actually aerial.
I'm anti get rid of shield though.
It'd be sick because then you'd actually have the space and aerials would mean
think that'd be
something.
cool.
It'd be fucking because you're moving so fast, and if you might slightly misbuild, and I could just fucking fair you.
Yeah, and you have to commit to parry.
You would have to commit
There'd
to
be
parry,
mix-ups
which
to
is
like,
cool.
like run up, way dash down, so they parry and then
How does parry
punish.
work?
You have to. It's like a power shield.
It's like yeah,
If you time it right, when they hit you, you.
That might be why I like it because I just love power
You
shield.
do power shield like an animal.
So I think like my gripe with it is like it'll get boring really fast, and I think or you make it. I don't know. Another idea is like you can only block 3 times the stock, and then once you're out of shield, you're out of shield.
Oh, resource management.
A resource. So it's like I can run up shield, and if you hit it, that's like 1.
oh, it just cracks. It's like a harder shell.
Yeah, you
as
only get
opposed to, like,
1
the soft.
shield to stock because I think it's too powerful, or you make it so it breaks faster. But right now the current version is not good because there's no reason for me to aerial.
Maybe put Falco in the game. Maybe Mario 2.
Maybe we get Falco in the game.
Yeah, maybe we get Master Hand.
No,
Go. Do you ever play Tekken?
I wanted to, but I was busy and I missed the Tekken era.
You didn't.
It's still going.
out.
It's
No,
so
I feel you
strong.
on that. I feel you on that.
As a
I get it.
I feel like as a streamer, like there's that initial bump, and that's
No, you're the
The
weirdest
nut.
streamer of all time, bro.
why.
Because you stream by hours in, as opposed to any other metric like average viewership or subs gained. Like it's like an hours thing for you.
Well, because I'm just so lazy, and it's just so nice to play melee for 5 hours, get my guaranteed numbers, and then play whatever game I want.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's fun. Well, the thing is, I have to practice. That is my practice.
I'm old school streaming style. Like my streaming style is now older school because I stream for YouTube videos. The new school is just streaming for clips.
Right.
You're like ancient.
I'm old school.
You're actual old school.
You're straight up doing the thing you were doing when you started.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Minus
it.
all-star runs.
Yes.
I love it. I just game. People show up.
What's the benefit of streaming for clips versus what you're doing?
More people find you out because more people will watch clips than watch streams.
So
Or a video. Clip's only 10 seconds. So
Do you think that it has a negative effect on like how much control you have over your own fan base? Like, do you think that like the way you're doing it leads to like a more stable, like sort of base where you can like post, so you can post content to YouTube now?
You can go from clip guy to YouTube guy, but clip guy is easier to
easy
transfer.
You're just looking for a penetration pause. From the clips, you get penetrative audience that comes and checks you out and they stay. From videos, you also get that, but it's more of like a drip feed instead of like a clip is like this explosive thing. Because if you're constantly farming for clips, it's like, I think that can be negative. I see that a lot. You know, you become like the clip guy.
Yeah, you don't want to be a clip farmer who coughs like an iPad kid.
And that's weird.
You know what that is?
What?
Cough like an iPad kid? Shit, bro.
I don't know. Like, remember, I just
we're
play.
not plugged in,
I play
dude.
my 20-year-old game every day.
Yeah.
To all the 30-year-olds in my chat, and
Old
we
as
have a
hell.
lovely time. And we do not.
You didn't check out Kai Sinat and iShowSpeed's Minecraft?
No.
Okay, well, that's gas. You're missing out.
You are missing out.
Dude, the end, it
I
was
see
like
the clips and I move on.
Honestly, if you watch it, yeah, it's fine.
I see a clip or two. I'm like, this is funny, and then I go on my way.
Just put the fries in the bag.
That's good
I don't know what
content.
that means.
What
I don't
is
know.
the... Okay, I have a question for you.
What?
I have a-
Fries in the
Put
bag?
the fries in the bag.
What did I never
It's
heard
saying
it.
that eventually you will be working at McDonald's. It's
me?
a mean thing to say. That's
Oh.
what Ludwig said to you.
The fries in the bag, man. I got a question for you. Wow. After that mean thing I said.
Wow.
Give me GOAT single player game.
What do you mean?
For greatest single player game of all time.
Like my favorite, or what I think the good one is?
Maybe both, if they're different.
I'm a Crash Bandicoot guy.
Nah, it's
I
crazy.
love
Dude,
Crash.
it's shit.
That's
I
crazy.
respect that. It's your favorite.
That's what I grew up with.
Okay,
It's your
okay,
favorite.
Okay, now
Nostalgia-wise.
give me the GOAT.
That's why he needed two answers.
Yes. I didn't realize it'd be so out there.
What is my
I'm
favorite?
asking because Nick just discovered video games can be single player.
Yeah, this is
No,
a
I'm
new
like
thing.
you. I don't like single player games.
Yeah, I like
I want competitive.
But he's
I like
switched.
beating someone.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
switched and he's now a single player in
I'm
game
playing
enjoyer.
a lot of single player games right now, yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I have to try out this game called Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Dark Souls is
he asked
fire.
me before the pod, should I try Dark Souls 1? And I'm like, yes.
No, I said, should I play it
should I
next?
play
Should
this
play it next, yeah.
Mario 64 game? And I want to know what your GOAT game is.
One player? Dark Souls is. I mean, I've only ever played like 5 one-player games in my
No,
life.
you've played so many more than that.
But I don't finish them because they suck.
Yeah,
Completed?
that's true,
I've
that's true,
only
that's true,
completed
that's
like
true,
4
that's
one-player
fair,
games.
Which
that's
ones?
fair.
Dark Souls. Started Elden Ring, didn't finish it, but I liked it. I like. You would like. I Want to Be the Guy, and Boshi.
Maybe.
Dude.
Those are for us.
Why does everyone say I would like Boshi?
Because it's you just
Because
playing against
you-
yourself.
Yeah, you're a grinder and you like, it's just this insane
for real
fucked
gamers
up
only?
challenge.
It's like the competitive
You
one-player
said
game.
I want to be the guy.
I want to
Yeah.
be the guy or I want to be the boss.
You never seen it?
No,
It's
I
just
haven't
a-
seen any of these.
It's
Yeah.
just a little
dude, it's-
impossible thing. It's trial and error.
It's so
So
hard.
you'll walk 2 steps and a spike will fly at you, and you're like, okay, now I know
Oh,
that.
dude,
So then
yeah.
you walk 4 more steps, and now the floor falls.
It
So
was
you have to like
Mego, Josh, and Zane who are all racing to beat it, right? Or is
Yeah,
that
it was
Boshi?
them and Moki.
Josh's clip where he talks about beating because his stream died, but he recorded him beating the final boss, and he's just commentating his like thought process. He's like, "This part I didn't even get here yet. This is all hot, all hot." He's like, "I just jump, oh, and then you duck." It's like it's the kind of game Josh would obsess over.
I played a lot of games like that growing up. I played a lot of Flash games growing up.
Yeah, it's like it's a
lot of
Flash
them-
game.
A lot of them like that. Not really the same, but like Alien Hominid, like a little bit is like, I think it's impossible to get no hit in Alien Hominid in your first like a couple attempts. It's like there's just shit that like you just don't know you're gonna get hit by it.
yeah.
What is your current list?
My wish list on Steam.
Yeah, I want to add one.
You ever play Cuphead?
Yeah, I love
love
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
That
I
game
just
is
finished that.
That game's amazing.
Cuphead's fire.
All right, my current list: Hades,
Hades is good.
Binding of Isaac, The Witness, Hotline Miami, Outer
Miami's so
Wilds,
good.
Pony Island 2, which hasn't come out yet, DS1, and whatever the 2 you just said were.
Have you beat Mario 64?
Doom.
Yeah, I beat that game a bunch.
I have
of
like
times,
900. Like every time you talk
Oh,
about
sorry,
single player
and Doom
games,
2060, but
I'm like,
it's
hey,
not on the.
hey, you should play this one.
It's not on the wish list because I already purchased it. Like
Yeah.
I'm ready to play that
Right,
one.
right, right.
Yeah. But yeah, all the old Nintendo titles, I've like played most of them. I will say though, Inscription literally it made me feel more joy than like Ocarina of Time by like 10 times. I think that is probably
Shut the fuck up about it.
For me, that is like the greatest. I know I talk about it a lot right now. I know I talk about it a lot right now. I think that is the greatest single player game of all time.
Everyone
Guy who's only seen Boss Baby.
Inscription vibes from this.
It's like Inscription.
Wait, what game is it?
Dude, Inscription is like this like card game that takes a twist as you play it, and there's acts and shit.
Okay,
and
spoiler.
It's very highly regarded.
That's all I know. But that's literally all I've heard about it, and it's supposed to be great. You
haven't played it either?
I haven't played it, but the way he talks about it is the way people talk about, I guess, in my mind,
That's how I
Undertale.
talk about Dark Souls.
Atrion was at
Undertale.
basketball, and he was we were talking about Inscription, and he was like, "Dude, you gotta watch my run." And I'm like, "Oh, you played it?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I have like the greatest run on YouTube." I go watch it. He doesn't even complete the game.
It's some dog shit.
His run is a failed run, and then the video ends.
Why was he happy about it?
And I said,
but it was fire, though,
I
huh?
messaged him and I said, "Dude, you didn't even complete the run." And he's like, "Yeah, but that one fight." Like what? Imagine playing Slay the Spire, just dying before you beat the boss, and then posting it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't do that last fight.
It wasn't even.
All right, we're at time before we end. Go game.
This guy plays less single player games than I do.
That's actually true.
The first Elden Ring.
I'm pretty sure the first half of the Breath of the Wild is like my favorite game ever.
When you fight my favorite in Korok in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Well, it makes you feel good.
Slime?
Man. GOAT game ever?
Yeah.
Dude, real shit. It's Sekiro.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta play that.
I've started that game.
It's everything. It's like distills down all the Dark Souls stuff into like a very streamlined way that my brain just really likes.
My actual favorite game of all time is Super Mario Galaxy, the first one.
That's real. I love that game.
You played Odyssey?
Not all of it. No.
I'd quit Odyssey.
Really?
Maybe I'm too
That
old.
game's gas.
You know what ruined me,
Odyssey was
Ludwig?
type.
You know what did it? Call of Duty 4. Because before that game, I didn't play any competitive games. I only played single player games and Melee.
Tune into PSL this Wednesday. It'll be the Patreon exclusive PSL live stream featuring Jewish Rayquaza and friends.
Dude, he messaged me. His name's Jack. He messaged me and he's like, "I'm gonna start streaming and I'm gonna use that tag." He's like, "Now's the time."
It is the time.
Yeah, the iron is hot.
Pickings are hot.
GOAT single player game?
Inscription.
That it is Inscription. GOAT single player
Elden
game.
Ring.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
You mean that?
Elden Ring. Yeah,
Yeah,
Elden
just
Ring.
blowing smoke up
And
my
it's
ass.
Crash
I
and Crash
was Mario
Bandicoot.
64, but I'd switch to Elden Ring.
I love Crash Bandicoot, bro.
I'm gonna try DS1. If I like it a lot, I'll play all of them. But
You'll like it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's pretty.
That kind of game has never been my kind of game. We'll see.
All right, that is all from us here at the Yard Forever, and this is the last one.
Mango, thank you for coming on the last
Will you
episode.
go to
last
PSL
episode of the
sometime?
Yard. What's that?
Dude,
Oh, you'd love PSL.
we'll tell you off podcast. You will love PSL.
It's called Penis Star League.
It's true.
Is that the Dungeons and Dragons?
No. I said taking the meeting at 4 p.m. Both welcome to join, but not necessary. Slime says, if I could put you in a derelict submarine for 10 years, if it meant being 10% better at Nina Williams in Tekken, I would do it. And then Nick said, thanks for handling, smiley face.
Wow. Do you mean that?
This is true.
Do you mean that?
Yes, of
That's
course
crazy.
I mean that.
10% is so
Dude,
little.
he's
You'd barely
diffy
be
now.
better.
He's diffy now.
He would barely be
Because
better.
he keeps saying shit like, if I could just skip to the end, I would.
Yeah, he is different.
Yeah.
It's just with tech.